Good morning, it's Monday. This is a Monday Mingle, so place to come and chill out, come and see me, come and say hi, come and mingle, network with each other. Very chilled though, it's not about fishing and dropping links, it's just, talk to each other, visit each other's channels, but without
Where are we going?
the link. Because we're staying here, darling. Mummy's doing a live stream. We're not going anywhere now.
To go.
Well, that's typical, isn't it? Mummy life. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Don't pull my cables out my computer. Thank you.
To be hungry.
I don't want to be hungry. It's not fun being hungry. You just had a banana, darling. Half a banana. Look, I've just put you. Look, you've just pulled my power cable out. Please, just sit nicely. Sorry, I hope I didn't give you an eyeful there. I don't think there's any risk of that though. But hey, I hope you guys are well. It's lovely to be streaming this Monday morning. I have no home broadband, so I'm in a different secret location. But I'm feeling good that I've got internet now. Isn't it amazing how hard it is to function for a long period of time without the internet? I mean, I know I'm not a dependent on the internet kind of person, but when you have businesses and you're trying to build an entrepreneurship. Hey, Ramscraft, lovely to see you. How are you doing? Thanks for coming. Tamsag, thank you very much. How do I say thank you in, I can't say Filipino, can I? In Tagalog, how do you say thank you in Philippines, in your native language? Lovely. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Are you having a good day? I do need my world clock up, really. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Oh, I've seen that phrase so many times. I'm going to screenshot that. Salamat po. Ah. Does the po mean to you? Is it literally the same as English? Thank you. In French, obviously, it's different. Je vous remercie. Spanish, gracias. Italian, grazie. So they're saying graciousness, gratitude. But being two words, salamat po, just, because of my language teacher, retired language teacher, these things are interesting for me. I was a bit late doing this live stream because I don't know, I just found it a bit hard to. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we can do about that. So I haven't got my banner on, but we're on StreamYard because I figured it'd be easier. I haven't planned this live stream, guys. Because I haven't got internet, it's harder for me to watch, it's harder for me to join streams, it's harder for me to guest on streams, it's harder for me to upload videos, and everything's just, I'm not going to moan, I'm just letting off a bit of steam. So you're stressing with this watch hour so hard. The thing is, though, the secret is, look at this double tin. I wish I could put this up a bit higher. I've got this nice cushion. Do you think Mummy could use your cushion as a stand? Could I put your cushion on my lap, do you think? Could you bring it for me? We'll talk about watch hours in a second. A big tip is well, you didn't want to know me, and now I'm doing a live stream. You've come to badger me for food. No, we're going to have some food when it's lunchtime. You've had a snack and you've got water there. You've got water, darling. Don't make people hear all the screaming and moaning. You're being a bit silly, darling. And she's back.
Baby shark.
Guys, this is the thing. I mean, if it's not the internet that's the problem, it's having childcare. And when my partner comes home, it's not really like it's childcare, but it's my daughter goes to bed, and then I'm tired. I want to do something for me. I want to do some arts and crafts. I want to tidy up. I want to get ready for the next day. So Hello, hello, new people in the house. Lovely to see you. I'm just trying to keep my little one entertained because we're at a different location because I have no house internet for 2 weeks. Can you believe that? I had a massive issue with the internet. The engineers, first of all, there was no cable. So we had an overlap of 4 weeks so that when the internet came on, when the internet came on, with the new account, we would have had 2 more weeks extra. So I thought, great, that would be brilliant for streaming. I could watch, I could just basically see which account has the better bandwidth or whatever. What's my hair doing? And it would kind of go. But then the chaps came to survey the site to do the installation of broadband cable, and he booked the job in because he wasn't going to be here. He was going to be on holiday, so he booked the job in for someone else to come. 2 blokes turned up. They knocked on the door. I was just like, babe, who are these 2 blokes outside? They look a bit dodgy. Like there's no ID. They're hanging around, like looking at the house. I'm sort of thinking there's no ID on them. And then they're in black trousers, black shirts, and one of them was holding a sealant gun. And you're thinking, are they collecting cast iron? Are they, any old iron? And I thought, what's going on? Gigi, hello, lovely, thank you. Sorry, it took me ages to get ready because, oh, thank you. It took me ages to get onto this live stream because Annabelle wanted a banana. I had to put a DVD on for her. If you do hear any TV, please let me know because I don't want to get penalised for any sound coming up. That's she's just sat there, but I'm not at home, so I can't show you on the camera. But maybe later she'll come back on and you can see her. Because while she's quiet for a minute, it's good because she's just kind of. Annabelle, you're not eating that, are you?
Yeah.
No, not good. G&G says, where are you? Because it's not my house, I can't really show you guys turning the laptop around, you see. So, but she's okay. I've just had that banana and I feel hungry again already. Really did not sleep last night at all. Really bad night's sleep. Annabelle kept tossing and turning. So let me get back to this internet installation story. So we had the 2 guys turn up, they knocked on the door, and then I saw a tiny little logo on their combat trousers saying Virgin. That was the installation company. As in Richard Branson Virgin. But it's not his company anymore, is it? So this chap knocked and he said, right, we've come to pull the cable or something. And they were just about to, my partner was about to go to work. Annabelle, come and say hi to G&G, darling. You want to?
I'll play with my.
Do you want to show her what you're playing with? Come and show her what you're playing with. No, she's gone. She's got Sylvanian families. I didn't have those when I grew up, but my parents have got them for my daughter, so it's lovely that we can still see Sylvanian families. So where was I? Yeah, so then the cabling came in, and we had this top. I have this thing where my vest tops, let's keep pulling them down so they're comfy. Okay, nice and comfy. So yeah, the cable men came, and then Mark was about to go to work, so nobody did any installation. Off they went because there was no cable, there was nothing, and then off they went. And then 3 days later, the guy came to plug it all in, and he said, "Well, I can't do anything. There's no cable here. I can't plug you in," kind of thing. And we were like, "Oh, come on." And he rang through, he sorted everything out for us. But he literally said there was notes on the system, but no one had joined the dots by saying, right, this means this, so let's go and do this. And the original guy was on holiday, and it was just passed between person. There didn't seem to be a key account manager kind of joining all the dots up. So we'd had this internet cancelled 2 weeks before that. The guys turned up, couldn't do anything, and then finally we were waiting for appointments, and then the day came for our contract to be finished. My partner got the date wrong, so it was too late to extend the contract because it had already been turned off. And where we thought we had till the 23rd of August, my partner said, I've just double checked or found out that it's the 21st, not the 23rd. So we had 2 days less than I thought. Oh my God, no time to process, no internet, And then, because I do everything on the internet, I do my backups on the internet, all sorts of stuff. Annabelle. Jean G says, hello, Baba, Annabelle. Hi, Baba. Hi, Baba. That's kind of your accent. Not the best copy of your accent, Jean G, but there we go. I think Ramsgreff's gone, so I won't talk about the watch hours thing he's been looking at. I was going to give him some YouTuber tips on producing videos and content and that kind of thing. So, and then the internet, yeah. So rather than, okay, on the 21st, the evening, letting us have internet all day and then cancelling it, they cancelled it on 1 minute past the 21st of midnight on the 21st. Why would they tell you they're going to cancel on a day, which is literally a minute into that day? Why not say we're going to cancel it? You're going to lose your connection at 11:59 p.m. on the 21st. Do you know what I mean? So it was literally like my partner kept upstairs and said, oh, we're going to lose internet tomorrow. Literally 2 hours later, boom, gone. The shock. I mean, I'm not a snowflake. I'm not from the snowflake generation. So it's so different for me, but the effect of having things, I don't know, it just seemed to affect me because this is the way I'm trying to build my income on the internet and using, those kind of elements. So it is what it is. C'est la vie. And I've moved on from that, kind of. And I'm just trying to make do. But I'm okay while I'm at home. Not home. I'm okay while I'm at a different location on broadband. I got 2 new subscribers this morning. That's nice. I think perhaps they were old ones to come back. But I'm on StreamYard and I don't know. I missed the opportunity to put my. my my thumbnail on. Maybe with StreamYard because again, I'm not really at the stage where I can schedule a stream. Know that I've got childcare. Know that I've got the house all ready and everything in place to be able to live stream, and my head's all clear, and I've not got any urgent jobs. But then when I do my live stream, it's like, oh, quick, enter the settings and do it. But I probably should have a few draft live streams ready to just edit and go and jump on. I haven't really been doing live streams on YouTube yet, just pure YouTube. I've been doing them on, oh no, pixelated. No, it probably is this connection because the upload speed is terrible. Good job I'm not doing any visual tutorials then. But it's lovely to have you guys here. Thank you. So what's been happening? So let me look at the comments. Pixelated. Just take a minute to chill. Just a little minute chill. Ramsgraph TV, G is from the Philippines. I can't remember my child's moment. Katina, darling, lovely. How are you? Thank you for coming. I haven't watched anything since that big Sunday show on the 16th. That was crazy. It was so big. Jean and Katina, have you guys connected? You're both very serious YouTubers. Katina is monetized. And she's part of this group called the Dreamers, and they do these big showbiz kind of shows, and they have a lot of stuff going on. So it's really great. I'm just trying to get my pen to work. Because Katina is in Thailand, but you are from the Philippines, I'm sure, aren't you? Are you still on holiday for the summer, or are the kids going back to school, Katina? And does your school day run from Monday to Friday? And is it sort of roughly 9 till 3, or are the hours different? Oh my God! Don't worry about recognizing me that night. It was, come on, you had thousands of people chucking out comments. You wouldn't have been able to see me. It was just, literally crazy. So yeah, but great fun. But there's no pressure for you guys to connect at all. But just because you guys are both serious about your channels and you're honest and ethical with your connecting, it would only add value to your channels to connect. That's all. You're very welcome. It was very much, very, very fun. In a way, I was glad I wasn't a guest because it was a lot to take in. and a guest judge because there was like so much going on. So I managed to get some bits done. It's quite a hectic time at the moment, but I'm obviously really happy to help you. It's just a lot going on at the moment, really. Still trying to get some time. Still trying to get working. At this moment, I'm not teaching languages. My final client finished before lockdown. Just before lockdown, they said, "Do you mind if we miss this lesson? We postponed because of coronavirus." And I was just like, okay. So we did, and I sent them some bits and bobs, some materials, and then we didn't carry on. So I've stopped doing some Ramsgraff's back. Hello. So I stopped doing that. Katina, as our resident expert on monetization, because you are further than all of us, well, with your main channel, that is, would you like to explain to Ramsgraff any tips on getting those watch hours ethically, obviously, of course, because you are a professional broadcaster? Your live streams have a bit more pizzazz. Any tips? Poor Ramsgraff, every time I see him, he's like, "I need watch hours, I'm stressing, things are hard." So anything to share? And G&G too, any top tips for yourself? G&G is very, very disciplined. She will do a live stream every morning, about 4 hours. I'm not sure about Sundays because I'm often out of the house, but yeah, she gets really stuck in. So lovely to see you guys networking. So, salamat po, I've learned, is thank you. So that's a little bit of Tagalog, is that right? Tagalog? Salamat po. But I haven't heard anyone say it. I will listen out to hear it again. Salamat po. I don't know anything about the intonation. I will listen out next time when I'm watching someone's live stream to hear it. Obviously, when I'm in a live stream, often I get the English. I get the English translate. I get the English audio because people changed English for me. So there we go. So it's 10:15 at the moment. Thanks, Gigi. Over here, and Annabelle's now playing with her Peppa Pig house. She's sat knelt on the floor, looking very happy, quietly playing with the house, which is just what you need when you're a mummy. So what happens to my day is it becomes such a busy day. There's so much happening. We have, thank you guys, really appreciate the support to each other and to me. When you, so what I'm trying to explain is where I am with my job, my life and everything at the moment. I'm currently just trying to survive each day with getting stuff done. And Cherry Red, can I guess who that might be? Yep, Sherilyn, maybe. It might not be, of course, but lovely to see you anyway for tears. Just have some alerts pop up on my phone. It is good to see you. I'm so sorry that I haven't been chatting much. I've had my home internet cut off, and do you know what? I'm not going to get it until 6th of September. So I'm hopping to different locations to use their broadband to try and get online. And it's because I've managed to get a little bit of broadband on the mobile phone, but it's only going to last. I've only got about 5 gig a day. So watching videos, streaming, Annabelle doing her own thing, listening, entertainment, research, uploading, downloading stuff. It's just I'm just trying to share everything. I very much appreciate you doing that for me, G&G. Thank you. I did my makeup with a different makeup bag today, and I've got chunky eyebrows. Trying to do that in this light isn't good. But, you know, it's fine. Thank you, Ramsgraff. Thumbs up, Sherilyn. Thank you very much, Cherry Red. So, in the day, we always seem to be eating. We always seem to have dishwashing to do. We always have food prep to do. Tidying up the kitchen table. The kitchen table's never empty. Do you guys have that problem? And then I'm sitting there trying to... Myra, hello, how are you? Good to see you this morning. You're up early. What are you doing this early? Is this your typical time to get up and crack on? What do you do this time of morning? Thank you for coming. Buying space is Myra. She's from the States. I'm so sorry, I've forgotten the town. But it's really lovely to see you. You may have seen Miss Katina Ramfador before Myra because she's been on a few weeks before when I was doing more live streaming. So you may have met before. Gingy and Ramsgraf, they're from Philippines. They are serious YouTubers, so they are building their channels. So, feel free to subscribe to them if you wish and show them support. And, they may do the same for you. It depends. I'm not promising things like this on this live stream, but you can always connect and see if there's mutual support going on. But the idea is we just support who we want to support, and so on. So, but I know that some people are really, really want to make friends. Myra, you strike me as a really ethical person, and you don't go out there fishing for subscribers or anything. But it's nice to know that, if you're looking for new friends, that people are willing to share their time and their network and so on. So, Myra, have you done any videos lately? Like this week? Not this week. We're on a new week already. I don't know why, but my YouTube has stopped 4 till 5. Oh, I see. Some resellers. What are the names? Maybe I can go and have a look at them. Ramsgraf, now I know when I went to look at your channel, I didn't put the Z, I put an S in there because I couldn't find your channel when I had a little look at it. It's always nice to see who other people watch because then you can find new people who haven't watched before and you've kind of already sort of vetted them and seen if they're good, interesting content to watch. It's a bit like a book review, isn't it? If someone's read a book of yours. Wow. TV. Ramsgraf is looking for tips on... So yes, Buying Space is talking about her videos, kind of videos that she does. Let me pop up on the chat because anybody watching back. So what have we got? Let me go back to the chat. Are you in the Philippines? Bit of networking, chatting to each other. Oh, TNG, I forgot actually. I was thinking you were in Australia. Okay. 4 to 5 on a Monday morning. That's crazy. And Myra does Bible readings on her channel, and they're 3 to 5 minutes long. It is good sometimes actually because there are so many live streamers who are young channels up to 1,000 subscribers. Annabelle loves playing with macaroni, dry macaroni. She puts them in all her pots. Thank you, Cherry Red. Much appreciated. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Lovely support there. Thank you very much. Unboxings. Oh yeah, I've got some small videos I've seen of Queen Cleopatra involving a pool to watch just to catch up a little bit because I didn't realise I wasn't subscribed to her. I found her months ago. She was a guest on a show, and I couldn't see her channel because I didn't get the notifications. But that brings me to the point I mentioned before that I didn't finish on. My notification. I'm not getting any emails about YouTube anymore, but I'm getting the notifications on my phone. But for some reason, it's not as in my face. Hungry. I'm hungry. Come and see the ladies and tell them all about. You don't need to go in the kitchen yet, darling. It's not lunchtime. We had a banana. Come on. Can you make me some macaroni on a waffle, please? No. Annabelle has all her tea set out, and we made some. My mum and my dad, they made some waffles and things from Play-Doh. So she takes them with her in a little play set, and she's got her own little Play-Doh food.
I want to be hungry, Mummy.
You don't want to be hungry. You want to be
I am hungry.
satiated. You're not hungry. Darling, we don't want to hear this squealing. Come and sit down and be a good girl. Watch what's happening. Watch Mummy on the video. You've got a short dress on. Mind your bum. There you go. Here she is, everybody. No, just showing her bum. Sit nicely. Oh, don't press the DVD. Sit down. Here she is. Here's Annabelle. My special guest is Annabelle. Oh, just this year. Oh, wow. That's interesting to know, Myra. Okay. Katina, a bit busy. That's okay. It's okay. That's no problem. Any way, shape or form you guys support me is wonderful. So whether you're listening in, whether you're just in the background, no problems at all. Annabelle, what can you say to everybody? Look, Gingy's here. She's seen you. She says, hello, Baba. So gorgeous. She thinks you're gorgeous. Let's see. Let's show you a little face. We'll put that jumper up there. It looks a bit scruffy, doesn't it? Are you seeing your face on camera? You can talk to people. Of course you can, darling. What are you going to say to everybody?
Hello.
Gingy says she's waving to you, Baba. Ah. Annabelle, how old are you, darling?
3.
Pardon? I'd never heard her say that before. You're not. You're 2, darling. 1. Do you want to show the colours off to people? Do you want to tell everyone what colours you can say? I've not been pushing her with the academics lately. She's 3, Gingy. Just 3. She's just 3. Because she's look at her sitting there all cross-legged. Like a big girl. Aren't you like a big girl? Now, do you know your colours? Have you been doing colours with Mummy?
Some food.
You want some food?
Yeah.
Well, they say when you live stream, give kids food and snacks and stuff. The thing is, if you give this one too many snacks, she eats so much.
I'm hungry.
Cover your knickers up, please. Right, probably won't put the camera now. She's 3. You're 2.5. You're 2. Photo bond. Are you my little sweetheart?
I'm hungry.
Well, what would you like?
I don't know.
Oh dear. Little girl's hungry. She's eating far too much every day. I'm trying to kind of keep it. I'm trying not to do snacks now. I'm trying to do just meal times. Like when I was a child. When you were a child, did you have Marites? Hello. It's lovely to see you yesterday. And your son. I had his whole live stream on, but it didn't start on the hour, and I kept checking. Then I went and did stuff, and then I joined like 45 minutes late in the end, so I missed the start. But I joined for a good chunk, and I got to meet him. He was so charming and lovely, very welcoming, and his audience, and also he no need to do that. And he was,
I'm hungry, Mummy.
I'm hungry. That's not the wonderful speaking I've been teaching you to say.
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
No, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
No, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Say hungry. Like when you breathe on someone. Oh, look, here comes the bottom lip. Good garden suit. Come on, giggle bum. Come on. I'll tickle you. Well, I'm a bit hungry too. Should we just grab a pack of Pom Bears quickly? Do you want to go and grab some? We'll share them. Yeah, I'm feeding her. Thing is, though, she's had Weetabix and raisins for breakfast, big cup of milk, and we've had half a banana. And the lunchtime is 11 o'clock anyway, but she will now have had 2 snacks.
The animals.
No, they're not for until later. Quick, just go and get the Pom. Can you find the Pom Bears? Quick. Good girl. Poor little lad. Poor little woman. No, she had Weetabix for breakfast already. Right, I best go and... You can't reach. Don't panic, please. Come on. I'm coming. My computer is just a little bit of the back. Look, Annabelle, Mommy has... Hello, hello. Sorry. She's got a whole packet to herself. And I've got some. And you won't believe what I've got. Here's a clue. Not a very good clue. Monster claws. Monster munch. Very nice. I've just seen the date on them. 6th of June. Oh no. Oh dear. Virtual hug. She's hungry, I guess. But she's not. In lockdown. In lockdown, she wanted to eat all the time. It wasn't hunger. It's just she's been here for a bit now and she's a bit bored of the surroundings. She needs something different to do, but I might have to go and jiggle some toys in a minute for her. I'm forgetting to share the comments with everyone. It's nice to have a house full this morning. Thank you, everyone. My laptop's on 100%. That's good. Because to plug the cable in, I've got a really long extension lead. I wouldn't normally do it on the sofa. But I've just been too busy to live stream as well before the internet went. Has anyone got anything interesting they're doing today? Anything they'd like to share with us? Yes. These are a bit spicy. Just catching up a bit. Okay. So I was going to nearly do a YouTube small networking video. Obviously, you attract more people just wanting to fish and catch subscribers and off they go kind of thing. But it's kind of with the aim of people who want to meet up, online, chat to each other, subscribe, whatever they want to do. But also it's for those who want to grow their channel, who are small and just want to connect and chat in the chat. And also there's a little tip kind of thing. And I keep saying I'm going to do that video. And I nearly did that for this one this morning. And I just thought, I can't because I can't think. Ready to start the broadcast. I need to get stuck in and do the stream. I thought, I can't think of what the teach would be. What would today's lesson be on how to improve your YouTube channel? What have I learned from working with YouTube Space London and techniques and things to improve the channel? I haven't really digested the information yet. So I sent, yo, good morning. From England, of course. It's 10:31 in England. Crunchy makes me hungry too. Alison made it over to say hello. Hey, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming over. This is all down to Jean G. Kenneth Santos, your name looks new. Have we met before? Welcome. You're very welcome here. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell Roxine. Uh-huh. Thank you. G&G and Iceland's having a good old chat. Go to your Facebook groups and post something on the active ones. Have you heard any news about water quality? Me? Have I had any news? With what context? I'm sorry, I've forgotten. I think the question I asked because it was a while back. You, when I was talking about what you guys doing today, anything interesting, or are we talking about promoting live streams, or selling? Water quality. No news about it. No, everything over in the UK. Well, I mean, I don't watch a lot of news. I wouldn't say I'm an empath per se, but I am very empathetic and get quite. Oh, I see. A merging of the. Thank you. I don't
love that one.
You want one of these?
Yeah.
They're a bit hot. You can have a tiny bit. A bit spicy. Thank you for the like. It's going to be dark there soon. Dark? Already? Surely not. No, I don't know, Roxy, neither. I haven't been in direct communication. One more. I'm so sorry. Didn't do that bit enough. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to be doing eating on live streams ever. I think sometimes you hit a point and you're like, I really need something else. Something more. Okay. I see. I've got my social media sorted out. But look, last one, guys. Last Monster Munch. I used to put these in jam sandwiches when I was a kid. My mum used to give me a chocolate bar, jam sandwiches, and Monster Munch. So I used to put these in my jam sandwiches. Oh my god, they were lovely. Whether it was Skips, Quavers, Frazzles, they all went in my jam sandwich. Yum, yum, yum. You definitely need to try it, guys. It's yummy. Meanwhile, are we on internet, on the social media, anybody? On Instagram, I'm MLS Natasha. And Twitter and Facebook, you can go to my, I think it's my personal page. And if you want to be friends, you can go to my other pages, and there's a page called Natasha GCS Morgan. That is the one where I will hopefully eventually start to post all my stuff at some point. When I get that organised, when I have more time to do it. So, and we can always chat on there if you guys want to say hi, share any tips, ask me any questions, just message me on Instagram. I should have made a coffee, shouldn't I? This is the thing with live streaming. You haven't got all your conveniences around you and so on. But we have officially finished the crisps. I'm sorry. I didn't offer you guys one. I was just so conscious. I didn't want to talk while I was eating. I think it's really, sometimes it's not very nice watching people eating. I've never done that mukbang thing as a video. Let me remove the banner. Okay, so just missing things. YouTube, you're just on YouTube, not social media. That's fine. Thank you so much. I will come and see your channel soon. Thank you. Okay. Annabelle gives me a tiny bit of pom bear. Can you yes, so enjoy. Very grateful. Thank you very much for letting it run, and have a fantastic day. Bye, Myra. And go and check her out, guys. Go and check out her channel. No, not until after sleepy bars, because animals are biscuits, aren't they? Animals are biscuits.
I want some biscuits.
You can have some water now. Go have some water. Have some water. Let's go, girl. How to pacify a toddler. Enjoy your dinner. Bon appetit. What are you going to eat for dinner? What does it consist of? Good vibes. Marvelous. Hello again. How are you? How are the little ones? How are they doing? I had a good. Oh, let me see if I can show you. My phone is down here. I had a good catch up on your channel yesterday. I've just got my. I didn't plug it back in after Annabelle sat back down. Sorry about that. I'm just going to plug. When you do, just going to before you go, I'm going to show you history. I've got your sons on there just now. I'm just watching. Catch up. And also,
I'll put those in the bin.
but do it this way because they'll fall. Annabelle had pom bears. You like pom bears, don't you? Only 70 calories. That's not too bad, is it? Okay. Subscriptions. Sorry, guys, for this. I just want to show you something to show something to Mara test. I think I'll just click on Mar. Here we go. Oh, I probably got rid of it now. Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm in the wrong section. That's why. Sorry, guys. I know you're watching patiently. 3. Look. 3 of your last videos I've fully watched for you there, just as a gesture. Thank you. Known you for quite a bit. And sometimes it's nice to just bonjour. There's a bit of Peppa Pig on, and what's next? Just a quick text. Sorry. Sorry. Hummus. My friend made me some hummus yesterday. It was lovely. I may as well dictate this because it'd be much easier. The hummus has all gone and it was delicious. Thank you, XX. I'm sorry to say that Annabelle wasn't the one to polish it off. ... But she gave it a try. Bless her. Okay. Anything else happening this morning or this afternoon? So Ison's going to prepare dinner. Myra's doing the posting on active groups. And we are hanging out, aren't we, at the moment? This is just one of those live streams. There's no promise of anything here, just for you to connect with each other, make friends, and hang out, really. It's kind of a mum's world, but Annabelle's dress is Ralph Lauren polo, would you know? Not showing off, it's just that my sister found it at a charity shop. You got crystals on your face. Lovely for you to meet Annabelle too. People can see you, wipe your face. You're funny. You're going off now to play.
Yeah.
Yay. Go on then.
I got the.
You could build the trainer. What do you think about tidying all those little people? Putting them back in the house. What do you reckon?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I've got hay fever still, guys. I haven't had my spray, but I've had my tablets, and nothing is appearing to work. Right. Just checking something on eBay. If I do... where did they do the pop-out chat? Was that YouTube or was it StreamYard? I can't think because I'm trying to just minimize my screen. I'm trying to be clever here and do more than one thing, which might be silly. I don't know. What are you doing here? What are you doing, darling? Your live stream tonight. You're doing good. Keep safe always on the baby. Yeah, it's got to keep safe, haven't you? Just do what you can to just keep everything ticking over nicely. Good. I'm glad you're well. What time is your live stream for anyone who wants to go and support you? Filipino time, and I can have a look for UK time. Let me see. Haven't got Manila here. Manila. I did used to because I hired hundreds of youngsters. Well, not always youngsters. Filipinas to be my assistants and trained them in the training program. So I used to. Right, because we're in summer, it's 7 hours time difference, and then once we get back into winter timings, it will be so it's actually nearly 6. Gosh, yeah, I do kind of forget how much time difference there is between here and the Philippines sometimes. So yeah, evening time for you guys soon. So your stream is about 4 or 5 p.m. UK time, I think. So you add 7 hours onto the Philippines to get the UK time. Or no, you take 7 away. Sorry, figuring it all out. Okay. So I've done my figuring out on eBay. So I'm just kind of pottering for now, just for a minute, to enjoy some chill time, because the chat's a little bit quiet, which is a good thing. It means I can focus on having a quick moment. It's always really good because I do have lots to chat about. Usually there's a big lot of chatting. Sometimes it's good to have some calm. Fingers, darling. Good girl. Oh, you've got Defiant this morning. Maybe a cuddle. It's lovely having a cuddle with a little girl. Oh, I love you too. Oh, thanks.
And then if only coming back home.
No. Right. So, what are we going to do next? What am I going to talk about next in my live stream? So I've got emails. So I have. I've got get the chat on properly. Make sure. Thank you, Cherry. I've got a special offer. I use Udemy for my courses. I don't know if you guys do, but I find that it gives me some good stimulation for learning. That is one thing that I can do. I can actually download some modules to my phone to learn offline and enjoy some online, offline time. So let me go to Udemy now and pop in that. I'm just trying to talk over the music that's just come on, because haven't you noticed when you turn something down, your ears reattune and you start to hear it again? So my courses. Shall I read to you my course list? This is all the stuff I learn about, right? This has been the last 12 years of my life. I've always been interested in this kind of thing. How to build, and put in the comments the kind of things you would listen to on, or if you would watch on Udemy too. If money was no object, obviously I've been buying courses for years, and that's my part of my investment in my education. How to build an Etsy. That's okay, Gingy. Thank you. You can very freely go and enjoy your cooking time. I don't mind at all. Being left in the background, that is absolutely perfect. Thank you so much. So we've got how to build an Etsy e-commerce home business in record time. Etsy 101, how to create and sell SVG cutting files on Etsy. Not the best course, that one. I'm going to download, maybe I shouldn't download too many now because it might mess up the stream. Let's see. I should get that cushion I was talking about. Oh, here's a big one. There's a better cushion. That's better. Bye-bye double chin. No, I don't think it's going to cure the double chin somehow. So he's got some really good deals. One of my publishers I've got in this email. So shall I have downloaded that? I think it's still coming through okay. And what it does is it downloads, I'm not even promoting this as an affiliate thing, this is just me chatting to you guys freely, but obviously if you do want the link, I can share it with you if I find it, the recommend a friend link. So this course is downloading slowly, and you've got a 30-day business challenge, building a business from scratch, how he decided to start his business, finding the best-selling products on Etsy, business plan. I think I'd rather do this than just start an Etsy course straight away. Start an Etsy shop straight away, because I don't want to make the wrong decisions on choosing the category or the settings and then be stuck and not be able to go back retrospectively. I do like the way that Etsy can enable me to just put something out there that's simple, like a few products, and I don't need to pay a big fee like have an online shop or something, or I can turn the tap off quite easily on Etsy. I think eBay is a bit more, well, if you have your own shop with your own client base and your own emails and so on, it's a bit harder, but I like the control you get with that one. So section 1 is all downloaded, so I think I may download section 2 as well. There we go. That's one little thing I'm doing there. I wonder if it will do it while I read you some more subjects. So YouTube, complete YouTube course, audio and video production at home. This guy's a legend. He's got an amazing array of courses on YouTube, and he now partners up with other publishers to be able to bring their content to us. This charger keeps making noises. It's not happy. Also, digital marketing, generate leads and convert them to sales. This is a mega course full of all the amazing things. These are all the things I've been learning for years and years and years. I just don't sit down long enough to make all of them into one business model. But at some point, I'll be able to do that. When Annabelle, as I was explaining earlier, I don't get a lot of time to work with Annabelle, because she's always eating, always feeding, always doing something, I have to clean up, or, right now she's watching telly, which isn't the best activity for her, but it gives her some chill time and a bit of quiet headspace for me too. And this charger doesn't like. I'm going to unplug this charger because it's not doing any favours. It was good enough to do my watch. I don't need it plugging in right now. I seem to be doing okay for battery. The other course I've got is Adobe Illustrator Creative Cloud, because I want to learn to draw my own things on my iPad and convert them. Although the problem is now that the iPad app is no longer available, and now there's a different one.
I'm very hungry.
I don't believe you, darling. You can't.
I'm hungry
Well,
now.
I can get you something, but the thing is, you're not usually hungry. We can have toast as your dinner, yeah?
Toast.
And we're going to have all our salad and extra fruit later.
I want some toast.
We can have toast. We can have toast, darling. I'm going to quickly nip into the kitchen and get some toast, and then I'll resume my Udemy playlist. So jump down.
Yeah.
Jump down, and I will. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, guys, back in a minute. Thank you, yellow tea. Oh, you are fantastic. Love this support. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to do some toast. Be right back. Making toast. What's your fave topping? Can't type on this cushion. Be right back. What's your favourite topic? Let's go, let's go. Oh my god, it rings in my ears when she goes, Andrew. Oh my golly me. But she's only a little girl. She's only a little girl. Back in a second. Toast, toast, toast. My favourite. Can you please step back because I can't get to the cupboard if you're that way. Come on, go down. not safe. If you're not going to be safe, I'll take you home. Well, don't go anywhere near the toaster then. If you touch the toaster, you'll burn your fingers off. You can't get the skin back. Okay? I love you and I don't want you to hurt yourself. Here's a good girl. Now to go to the room. Thank you. Right, please. You can have a plate too. No, have it later. You have cheese and snack later. That sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah? Right. You stop being bossy. I don't like this. Right, if you're going to wine, go in the lounge. No whining in this kitchen, thank you. You haven't got a plate. I thought you would like a drawer one. Annabelle, stay away from the computer, please. When I'm not there, stay away. If you shut that down, I will not have a live stream. Come on, out the way.
Oh, I just put it there.
Come on, yes, but if you I'm back. I've just got a bit more of a mouthful to finish before it goes cold. Put the DVD back on. Annabelle's got cheese.
Your toast.
Yeah, I'll finish my toast in a minute. Sorry. Oh dear, it doesn't. When it rains, it pours. Of course, this. Dear. Come on. Nah, just press buttons on my phone. Dear. I miss doing work on my desk. You're feeding your granddaughter too, your grandchild, your grandson. But you're watching. Thank you. Virtual hug to you too. Thank you, Yellow Tea, for your support. That's really lovely. I do that too. I join live streams, and then if I'm busy, I'll just kind of tune out but stay on. So I give the watch time to my friends. It's always a thing because you want to come on and talk to people, but you haven't always got time. Let's see. See if I can do it this way. No. Okay, pop it. Okay, I've still got mummy duties to attend to. I'll do it. I don't want you to be in there at the moment. Come on. I'll take it. Thank you, good girl. Thanks, darling.
I got some butter.
No, I've got jam. Right, do you want me to fix the telly?
No.
You don't want to watch it?
I want you to fix the telly.
Back in a second, sorry. I'm so positioned in the right. Right, back on and sorted. Are we there? Are we there? Mummy life. It's just, you have to accept these compromises on life and things you can't do when you've got kids. I mean, I know there's these women who can do everything, but I'm not obviously one of those. So I know someone who's done a course, $10.99, and it's called Udemy course, Kindle, 8 Kindle courses in one. Udemy expert course. These are quite cool.
Robin.
Oh, I've just seen the comment. Virtual hug wasn't words, it was the emoji, but it doesn't display as that. I didn't realise that it puts the emoji on the YouTube chat, but not screenshotted on but not as an emoji on the StreamYard chat. That's interesting. So this course on Udemy I'm currently looking at is $9.99. 5 courses in one. All the special methods for creation, recording, selling, and online. No ratings yet, just brand new 20. Oh, it's literally coming straight away, just right now. Because I do have course content to sell. Although the audience is quite harsh on Udemy. But I've done course creation for a good chunk of my life in the things that I'm teaching. So, where's my cushion? Here we go. How to design professional slides, instructors, how to make your Udemy course. This top is just baggy. It's a new one. The old ones are baggy too. Not so bad. How to make your course to sell, how to massively increase sales, how to get course marketing. So they're talking about the equipment and software for filming, the course title, things to keep on track, what to say and show, opener that makes students watch. That's a good price actually. They always get you, don't they? They always get you. I'm going to finish this toast. I'm an impending task right now. And I'll just mute for a second. Hold on. I've got, I had raspberry jam on my toast. And, the name of my baby? Hey! Don't put, no, listen. No, you're being dirty. Stop putting crumbs on the floor.
I do.
Not your house. Are you going to tidy it up?
No.
Stop it. That's very, no, come on. Sorry, guys. Annabelle is her name. I should call her Naughty Monkey. She just tipped the plate of crumbs all over the sofa. She's doing it for attention. Bless her heart. Right. Mischievous. There we go. Yep. Oh, this camera's so wobbly. What are you plotting now?
This. I'm walking with this.
Mm-hmm.
Walking. What?
She's got a rocking chair. It's very cute. Yeah, this cushion's so wobbly, but I suppose if I don't make you dizzy, it's tolerable. But I can't do work on it if it's that wobbly, because it will make you dizzy. Those of you who are watching it attentively. I am tempted now to look at this course. Because it's by a different publisher for Udemy, and at some point I probably will put a course back on for Udemy. I had some French ones. The thing is, I get really stressed out and bogged down by the content limitations. Not limitations, but the possibilities, because in a French course there is millions and millions, there are millions of hours of content you could put out there. And it's drilling down the right content. But really you need to go for what's the need, who needs the course. Or you go for what's the course, like if you think, okay, this is a course for tourists going to France to visit France. They need to know about transactions, buying tickets, ordering food, that kind of thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It's lovely of you to say thank you for your kind words. You said it twice now, but thank you very much. We do need to hear these things sometimes to cheer ourselves up and to stay positive. So it is really nice. Thank you. I could really do with a coffee right now. I'm just going to stay chilled at the moment. No coffee. I'm going to plug in the laptop though. I've got 20% of power loss now. I'm at 80% rather. So keep it topped up. And I love these courses though, because these courses really feed my mind and they keep me current. And whether I use them or not for now, it's so sorry. I did turn it off, but alarms don't turn off. Okay. Can't go for it yet. Let me see. I'm going to add it to my to-do list. Here is the publisher. I'm updating my to-do list. Do you guys do to-do lists? The last time I did it was Friday, so let me change it now to Monday the 24th. Christmas is round the corner. September, October, November, December. 4 months.
The door's locked.
Are they all locked in safely?
Marshmallow baby.
Oh, the marshmallow babies are in Peppa's house.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like sitting down in there.
do they?
I like sitting up.
I bet they feel really big girls in there, don't they? Yeah. Oh, big
They're
babies.
not too big girls.
They're not big girls yet. They're still babies.
Marshmallow babies.
Marshmallow babies. Sylvanian families, aren't they? Marshmallow babies. Yeah?
Two of them.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sylvanian.
like to be covered.
With my big, and I jump up and down. Yeah, I don't know if we can sing Peppa Pig on live stream, if it's copyrighted, copywritten. Copyrighted. Okay. am I doing? My to-do list. Today's Monday the 24th. Okay. Monday 24th to-do list. I could do it with my iPad actually. Then I can use my phone for other bits. I'm going to have a little shuffle in a minute. I'll leave the coffee for another half an hour. So, okay. Hey, I met you yesterday. I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. Welcome to the live stream. I'm sorry if I sneeze. Let me mute my camera. Told you, didn't I? So sorry about that. Well, lovely to see you, Mummy Ann. Welcome. Actually, it wasn't yesterday. It was last night on Marites. Mummy Ann Vlogs was watching your son's live stream last night. Mummy Ann, you were on. You were on the live stream last night. So yes, it's very small world. Lovely to see you. Thank you for coming into my live stream. We have a few viewers who are just in the background at the moment. Mara Tess is here, so connect with her if you haven't done already. And thank you for coming. How are you today? What are you up to? What's Monday brought you today? What's been happening? Maybe you'll do something different in the evening, or what's planned for tomorrow? Sorry, my nose is blocked now. My alarms will just keep going on. You've just woken up and you have some coffee. Oh, where are you from then? Where are you from then? I'm so sorry that my nose is running. It's really bad. Let's have a look at your channel. Oh, my thumbnail's not good. It's a picture of me eating toast. Okay, Mummy. What's your channel name again? Oh, Trickazzy, hello. I just saw you replying to some comments, guys. Hi, Trickazzy. It's a bit quiet at the moment, but I normally have more people live. But I've got some great supporters who are watching in the background at the moment. Mummy Ann's still here. Oh, you're from USA. Oh, because the ones. What video did I watch of you yesterday? Trucker Z is a trucker, and he's done lots of different kinds of videos that show you the real life of a trucker. And yesterday I was watching some of his videos where he was talking about the cons of being out on the road and how it affects family and messaging them and being in contact with them, and also there was a really interesting video about liquid nitrogen. And yes, I am one of those geeks who likes to see all that kind of stuff, who likes to see how it works and how I like factory tours and things like that as well, but stuff to do with cars, I really like that too. Truckfest, we have a really massive festival in Peterborough in England, the east of England, where there's massive Truckfest, a field full of everything to do with lorries and trucks, monster trucks and sports, motocross, displays, that kind of thing. It's really, really great fun. I've done a few videos on it. Nothing amazing, but yeah, so it's nice to see you and watch a bit more of your channel. But as I said before, thought I was connected and wasn't, so I haven't really seen a lot of your content, but there's plenty of time in the future for that. So I found you I think about the same time as this trucker's life, and it could have been from Amy the Empath or Castle Hives. There's a few crossovers now. I'm finding lots of channels are new, lots of channels connect. You're welcome. You're very welcome for the support. I was just looking at your channel, Mummy Vlogs. Mummy Ann Vlogs. I know why, Mummy Ann, because I watched a tiny video and then I put the other one in my watch later.
Who is that, Mummy?
Wait. It doesn't say I'm subscribed. That's a bit weird. I'm very sorry, but let me fix that. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thumbnail. Annabelle, please don't touch the post. There's the good girl. Good girl. You were just looking at it, yeah? I wasn't. I was filtering by the name. I wasn't filtering by the channel. I'm pretty sure that if you search for someone's channel on mobile, once you've seen someone, you can click on the. I should do it on mobile, but I need my phone for my notes that I was taking. Channel. Because I used your link yesterday. I can't find you. Oh, double E. A-double-N-E. It'll teach me not to spell properly. There we are. I'm subscribed. I was already subscribed to you. That's good. I'm still. Oh, that beautiful scenery there on your thumbnail. Your channel art. Oh, I watched the deer videos. The deer in your backyard. Yes. Bring it here and I'll fix it for you. So, how you guys doing? Be back to have text. Can you explain that to me? Oh, you're going to be back in a minute. You got a text. That's fine. Well, I need the house, darling, to fix it, don't I? Fixing Peppa Pig. But I'm going to add in Mummy and Vlogs. Add one of your videos, the fresh vegetables video. Time I watch later. Oh, you've got 2 veggies and fresh vegetable. I'll put them both in my playlist to watch later and catch up with. So, okay, we're fixing this, are we? Open up the doors for me, please. Because I've got stuff here, darling. I can't put it all on there. Where is it? That one. Okay, go on then, that way. It would be the furthest part, wouldn't it? Oh dear. Oh, this one fits in differently. 2. Fixing playhouses. We need to put it this way. Let's close this side. Dolls' houses and so. Whoops. Well, we fixed the base, and then the stairs can go a different way. Shall I let you into what we're actually doing here? I'm trying to fix and look after the live stream, Annabelle. Trying to fix your toy. And do it with my hay.
Where's everything going in here?
Ah.
There anything in here, Mama?
I would normally be better at doing this if I wasn't sat up on the sofa. There.
It's broken.
Now keep it open or it will break again. Because it's just there. Just right. Hold it here. Hold it here. Hold it there to carry it. Okay. We're in business. Oh, anyway, it's lovely to have you all here this morning. Hope everything's well with you and your families. And I'm just trying to get the camera angle a bit better, but we're a bit wobbly woo. Since I've just been sneezing. Darling, do you want... Oh. What happened to this? Not broken, is it? This is wrong. Maybe not. No, because Sylvanian families doesn't break. It's so rigid. Apart from my partner did break one table leg. He stood on it. It's usually how he breaks things. He just has to step on them when they break. But, you know, kids' things do sit on the floor for people to tread on them. Let's see. What have we got? Oh, I watched your video last night very late, so I didn't fully see the white deer in the backyard. That's why. Kike Echo. Oh, now I remember. It was literally just last night as well. That's really lovely. That people are interconnected with Jean G as well. Just clearing up my watch later. Sorry guys, that's probably really annoying for clicking, isn't it? Oh, I've got Roxine, Ice's Corner. That's okay. To catch up on. Okay. Let's go for. Let's see. My Tess says, am I attending the live stream mostly in my place or the Philippines? To be honest, I think really the only people I know in the UK who do live streams, they're too big. They're really big, so I don't find it that much fun to join their live streams. I can watch their video anytime because the live streams, I like to chat to people and have a bit of conversation back and forth. And if they're too famous, then the chat's going too fast and it's very much directed at the speakers, the hosts. And in the Philippines, it's actually more US, the US. So I watch a lot of US. I do a few Philippine ones just to support my friends. Sometimes the Philippines live streams are a bit intense, and you have to be there, and you connect in left, right, and centre, or you just sneak in the background. But it's nice to let the person know that you're watching them, so they know you're supporting. But sometimes I'm not in the headspace to be chatting, so I don't always kind of watch. I watch it on a playback kind of thing. But Gingy, I watch. Katina and Fedora, I watch live. Watching yours live. Who else? I'm trying to think. I did used to watch Joyce Sweden, but hers got very big and too commercially, and I kind of lost touch with it. And I sort of thought this is a bit too much. I just want to watch and support her. But I think now she's monetized. She's doing a sort of very big YouTuber growth channel kind of thing. I know it sounds odd, but you can only really do what you can do, can't you? So that's it. How is everybody though? Are you having food now? Have you got a nice drink by your side? Just need this pen to work, basically. Trucker Z is busy, but I'm just wondering whereabouts you're from. I haven't worked it out yet. I haven't had a good looky see. My nose is just tingly. Watch later. Just updating my watch later list in YouTube. There we go. I should have earphones in. Oh, I could put earphones in actually, but I don't know what you guys are going to hear if I put it on. You know what I mean? It's about being sensible. This is where I think the iPad is good. But I'm pleased it's a nice chilled live stream. It gets me kind of broadcasting, but without talking the whole time. How about you, Ma? Are you mainly Philippines live streams? Obviously, you've come to see mine, so super grateful for that. Thank you. I'm going to get a tissue. I have one in my bag. If not, I've just a little
like the microphone with my baby. I like the microphone.
I'll have to leave it for a minute. I think I'll be okay. So, just tell us when your next one is. I know, my darling. I do. I wish. Trucker-Z, thank you back. Good stuff. How was your text? Life changing or just? I don't know. Are you on the road at the moment, having a break? How does your internet vary across the country? Is it have you got like a sort of router in the truck, or is it just mobile on the phone, or do you have mobile broadband like on a sort of dongle that you connect? Or I mean, I can't imagine all these American trucks if they've got really fancy ones. Mar says, just tell us when your next stream is so we can attend. The problem is I can't predict when, because I don't have like I have childcare from family, but when it's my grandparents, I don't like to leave my daughter there too long, because I'd rather be there with them and see them together than just drop my daughter off and run. Also, when it comes to my my parents having my daughter, again, I like to see them too. Oh, you're home. That's really nice then. I've got unlimited data. I had that once. That was great. And then I had to cut back on my costs because I had a daughter and wasn't really working. So it's nice when you have the luxuries, and then when you cut back, you're like, yeah. But at least you have the luxuries at some point to be grateful for. So my live streams, yeah, when my daughter's at my parents', that's great childcare because they have her for a long time. But then I'm like, well, I've got housework I need to do. I've got food prep to do, and my little, I can be in the kitchen for a long time in the day, and she doesn't want to be in the kitchen all day playing with different toys and things. So sometimes I do the cooking stuff when she's being looked after, and my partner's also not too keen on me driving back and forth, dropping my daughter off and coming back home to do stuff. So it's a bit awkward there too. So when he's home, I don't actually get the full-on childcare. He doesn't sort of say, right, I'll have her so you can work. It's just kind of if they're down doing stuff together, playing together, or something, or he's not doing jobs, but it's far and few between. It's usually he's just finished work or something, or chilling out. So it's kind of down to me to get my daughter to bed early, which is hard if I'm doing stuff anyway, to stop the day, put her to sleep and chill out. Oh, that's different, isn't it? 6 weeks and then 8 days, but at least you have home time. It's nice that you have a good old bit of time at home. So my live streams, it's so hard for me to try and predict, unless I maybe just force myself to have a strict schedule for when my daughter is.
I need a wee.
Okay, the potty's round the corner. I've just got to go, guys, and do potty duty for a second, because the potty's in a different place to where the tissue is. So I'll just go and relieve her back in a second. Thank you for staying tuned. Hopefully it's still there. Oh my. What have I done? Okay, I won't come then. Oh dear. The laptop went down. I thought it might stop the broadcast, but it hasn't. I'm pleased to know that. We're okay. Good girl. Whoops. Okay. Where does that go? In the potty. Now we wash your hands. Come on.
In our bum.
No, the tissue. Oh, you haven't wiped with it yet. That's okay. Let's go and wash your hands. Quick tidy up.
I don't want to tidy up.
Good girl.
big drink of milk. Don't want this water.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for all the delay and the lack of connection. Hope you're still here. I've got some questions for Trucker Z if you're still around. Appreciate you guys hanging in there. Sorry. You see, it's warm. This laptop's really hot, but it's a MacBook, so it's doing all right. It's not Pro, but it can handle streaming. Currently watching Roxine's video here. Let's give it a hook and comment. Yes, I can. Oh, here we go. So, Out Country. Hey, Amber, lovely to see you. Good morning to you over in Wisconsin. Why do I keep trying to do an accent? It's so silly. How are you? So the the internet test seemed to work okay. The question I've got for Trucker Z is, whereabouts do you do most of your driving, and how long have you been driving for? Amber, thanks for coming in. It's lovely to see you. Trucker Z. I just learned Salamat Po. So you guys are networking. That's great. That's great. If you guys are networking, just say someone's name if you've been to see them or whatever, but just kind of keep it chilled. But you're very free to connect with each other. Some people don't want to connect when they come on; they just want to support me, which is lovely. So just kind of it's up to you. But Trucker Z's gone to see Mara Test by the look of it. Over here, chat's just gone on now nicely. Over here, it is 11:30, and when is your Sunday, Amber? Are you going to do your? I'm looking there, but the camera's here. Are you doing your auction on Sunday? And it's called a reseller auction. I'm pleased you said the word reseller auction because I've been wondering for weeks what are these online auctions. I don't have time to attend them, and because they're in the States, it doesn't apply to me anyway. And I kind of thought, but I've heard that they are for resellers to get stock. Some people said they're just stuff the resellers can't sell, so they're just shipping off their excess stock. Different thing, isn't it? But it's good to keep up with new trends and what's happening and so on. Almost 4 years. So you're a babby at driving. You're a babby. You're in the infancy of your driving years. So it must be still fun, still exciting. So the good vibes is an emoji. Let me have a look. Oh, I see. That's that emoji, right? I see. Because can you see here? We can't see it there, but the emoji is. We're only a few seconds behind on the StreamYard then. Northeast, New York. Oh, cool. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware. Massachusetts. I think someone said Massachusetts. Somebody said how to pronounce Massachusetts. Chew. I think we left it as chew, as in choo. So I remembered it that way. Am I right? Have I remembered it right? Massachusetts. So it's quite a big area, though, isn't it? Covering that area. So that's enough, isn't it? I mean, traveling the whole width and breadth of America would be massive. And what got you into driving? Was it a love of being out on the road, exploring, or being on a journey where your brain's like chilled. Obviously, you're focusing heavily on what you're doing, but you're kind of, I don't know. I'm just interested. James is in the house. Callie Picker. Before that comment, James, I'm going to come to Amber from Out Country. I believe you have met Amber and James, Out Country and Callie Picker. We have another one, how to get the connection better. So you're going to have a show. And Buzz playing. How to get the connection better. So you're going to have a show on Sunday for sure. And then auctions in a few weeks. Okay, cool.
I'm eating a waffle.
Oh, yummy, yummy. What's on your waffle, darling?
Strawberries.
Good choice. Strawberries and cream. She's got Play-Doh waffle on the plate. That sounds great. Guys, that's Sunday, 8 p.m. British time. So what's that, 3 p.m. US? Oh, you guys don't have US time. It's like Central or Eastern. Feel free, Amber, to pop in the link to that one. James, how are you doing? I just thought yesterday I hadn't messaged you to see if things had picked up, how you were doing. I did listen to that marathon long. It seemed like a marathon. The chat, as you've noticed, I put different comments in at different times of that playback. It's some days I don't know if I'm going to make the American shows today, but tomorrow I won't have any internet again. I'll be back at home without any broadband. Nightmare. Mobile broadband, we've got 5 gig a day, which is a drop in the ocean, really, to what I would normally use. Massachusetts. So, James, how are you doing and what's happening? Money. Oh, is it good money? So I'll be a truck driver then. I worked in a warehouse full of blokes. It was great fun because I was a bit of a tomboy when I was a teenager. Learned to drive forklift trucks, not the proper ones, just the low-level order picker, the lollop. Wanted to learn to drive the crane, but they kept fobbing me off in the train, and I was like, yeah, whatever. It's all just, So I didn't do it. Oh, I have to go now, Annabody the potty. On that topic, James, I hope you're. Oh, and staying out of trouble. Yes, it's a great job for staying out of trouble. James is making waffles. What waffles have you got? What flavour? Are you putting? What topping are you putting on? Or is it just the typical US syrup? I'll be right back. She won't be long on the potty, so back in a sec. Meanwhile, enjoy the view of a nice. Sorry. This one. Just want to express my gratitude for you guys coming in. Very much appreciate you guys. Is hard. Oh no. Well, you have to learn to fit my desk. It's so long. It's just like in my way. I don't sit with cushions because I always find them too much. I've enjoyed having this cushion today though. I'll just chill out a minute. Let me see what I've missed. 2 p.m. Central is the time of Amber's show on Sunday. Amber is Out Country, garage sales, reselling. Have you got any more units coming up, or have you kind of shifted completely from that because you're finding garage sales are abundant at the moment, or are you going to switch when it comes to October? We had a conversation about the seasons, didn't we, last time? Same old thing. Oh, granddaughters. Thank God for granddaughters. Yeah, Too right. my daughter is she just kind of lifts the world of my parents. She just gives them a massive boost of endorphins and feel good and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, good vibes, Kelly Picker. James does a show every day. What time is your show with Victoria? Adventures in reselling. Like now it's 11:44. How many minutes time is it for you're on? No, not making waffles. Oh dear. And it's Monday morning already. Yeah, so silly sausage. It's like we don't make waffles over here. We don't have waffle press. We do, but it's not a big thing to have a waffle press. I'm sure Trucker Z. So what's your name, Trucker Z? Because I know that this Trucker's life, his name is Robert. I'll try and remember your name too. Eastern time, 6:44 a.m. Ooh, you guys are up early. I mean, Annabelle and I were up before. We're up at 6, but I'm not watching YouTube because it affects. Everyone else is listening to what I'm listening to. So yeah, it's hard to get my YouTube watching in. 45 minutes. Okay. So Victoria's got watch hours, hasn't she? She's reached her watch hours, but she hasn't got her subscribers count. I don't know how that's changed maybe in the last 4 weeks since we were talking about that topic on the show, or on another show. But how are your hours doing since you've been doing the shows and you and Larry's chat? Are you guys at 4K or I haven't checked out your subs actually, James, but I don't think you're over. I haven't noticed you've been over 1,000. I don't know. I'm just because I'm curious, just because the model of doing a daily show, I might up the ante on my live streams. Oh, look at that name, Spanish name, silly sausage. Let me go back a minute to the chat. Don't take her legs off. We'll be taking her shoes off. Oh, that's all right. If they're supposed to be on there, darling, don't pull them off, sweetie. Annabelle's defacing Peppa Pig. She's got lots of little mini characters. I don't know. So Amber's just looked at a couple of units yesterday, but nothing good out in the area. We just can't get them over here. It's not the thing. It's not the done thing to have units sold to public members of the public. Resellers or not. Silly sausage. And this is your name, Jose Angel Rojas.
Another one.
Oh yeah, these aren't supposed to be on there, are they? Who put them on there? Probably Annabelle. Look, she's taking the stickers off, so she's being a good girl. So yeah, that wasn't my best Spanish accent. I have to limber up first. Jose Angel Rojas. Jose Angel. John or James Angel. I remember when I first discovered Miguel Angel, it was Michelangelo in English translation. So is that a Peruvian name? Because don't push.
Where's Peppa?
Because Rojas is a name I know from. Where did I just say? Not Peru. I've got a friend who's got a wife, and they've Ecuador. She needs subs. Michigan, 6:45, 5:45. Victoria needs the subs. 300,000. Oh, how have you drummed that much? 300,000, not 3,000. 4,000. 300,000. How many has Victoria got then? So this is the thing. You only need like. I've got a spreadsheet I've been doing maths on. I need to just think about if I can get to a show of so many concurrent viewers that has a kind of effect. Because I am a teacher, I'm a lead. I've been in front of audiences, and I like to, not big ones, but teaching audiences, networking audiences, and groups of business people and stuff. So surely I could come up with a show that'd be interesting enough. I just have to have the confidence to do it, or just the not the tenacity, not the persistence, the continuance. What's the word? Consistency of doing it every day and building. Plus, of course, there's choosing a time when all the trillions of Americans I watch aren't streaming too. Because I suppose I have to do my own thing. But James, how have you got 3,000 hours? How? So I'm just faffing with my hair because it's just so long, but I just don't want to tie it up. I'm enjoying having long hair for now. Puerto Rican. Wow. I have so much. I did Spanish as a degree. I lived in Spain. Oh, Princess Peppa, look at that hat. Show everybody. This is Princess Peppa, look. Oh, her little face, Annabelle's face when she did that was so cute. And I learned a lot about Puerto Rico. Oh, James.
James.
That's too, Amber. That's where you get your olive skin from then. Is that, can I say, because if you're from Latin America, the Latin olive skin, you see, I'm like really pasty. I'm pale. So mine is Brit skin. I've got BB cream on today, which makes them look a bit more bronze. I peeled it off and screwed it up, darling. Sorry. Don't shout. People hear you shouting.
What the big...
Batman cannot control me. You can't Oh, I thought you said you can't control your R's. Que no puedo controlar. Yeah, so R, a tongue twister with R's in it. So what I was saying, when I did my Spanish courses, we got to dip into different bits of Latin America, Latin American countries and their culture and history. But I've spent time in Cuba and absolutely loved it. That's the furthest south I've been from Florida, on the western side of the pond. Pronounced it good. It's hard when you don't do it for a while and you just lose your accent, you lose your ear for it and so on, but you can kind of pull off a better version than Joe Blogs next to you or something. But thank you. What's this one? I can see. Amber's Puerto Rican. Puerto Riqueña. It's hard. You shouldn't force it. I just say Puerto Riqueña. Puerto Rican. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, sweet.
I did call the Shenyanya.
Shenyanya. Who's Shenyanya? Janaina. Janaina. You talking about Janaina? She's from Brazil.
Where is Shenyanya?
She's at home, darling. We can see her again, though. So James's video went viral, how to clean a bong.
James.
I think that's deja vu, though. I'm sure you have told me about this before. That's brilliant that you did a viral video. Within the last year, of course, to 25,000 views. Yeah, you see, everyone's got a viral video in them. Maybe some more. Yeah, so my history is teaching languages, teaching French and Spanish. That's my core business for the last 20 years. Oh my God, 20 years. It is 20 years, isn't it? Because I sort of stopped and had a baby, and then I've not been counting the time because I've technically kind of stopped. But I had a few clients I carried on for a bit, but officially. Okay, James, if I ever need that, there's the link. That'll be coming up as the thumbnail you watch. Yeah, so Annabelle Marita says super cute, baby. Yes, Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is huge. But I do use that to put it on in French for her so she listens.
With these trends.
Bless her. I wish I could just turn the camera around, but it's not my house and I don't just want to show off someone else's property. So Sylvanian Families is the other feature for tonight, but I think we're going to put Peppa in this bed. Do you know there are channels where there's grown-ups doing showing off? I don't know, James, it's not the best, but I can roll them and they're not, I suppose I'm not native. What can I do? I can't get them amazingly, but Puerto Puerto Rico. Porto. Did I say Porto? Puerto. I was conscious I was trying to say Puerto. Puerto Riqueña. Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican. It's when you say Puerto Rico. I've always heard as someone's Puerto Rican, not Puerto Rican, but Puerto Rico. So Puerto means port. This is a Spanish lesson to you guys. And Rico means rich. But if you're describing a rich person, if they're female, you use rica, not rico. Also, this is my teaching voice. This is so funny. I haven't done a language teaching video in so long. But teaching.
Capture to you. Put your laptop down.
No, don't. Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm broadcasting, Annabelle. I can't do that. You want to throw Dolly? I'll take Dolly.
Babby.
Babby. Sorry. I've got Babby, guys. Port
Babby,
is
babby,
Puerto.
babby.
And you can say the rich port, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is how you do your R's without rolling them. But what I was trying to say is when you're describing food in Spain as delicious, you can say que rico or que rica because food is comida. But often you're describing the plato, the dish. Es muy rico. It's very delicious. But just que rico, how delicious, and you'll be sounding like a native. Ay, que rico! But you can milk it, you can, give it a bit more drama if you like. Lovely to see you guys networking. Lovely, lovely. You don't have to come in and network, you can just chill. Thank you. I feel like I should share the floor with some of you guys. I don't want to. Oh no, Victoria won't be on for another 35 minutes, will she? Should we get some peeps on who want to come and chat? Chivo. See, I'm lost now. Chivo. Is that the nickname? Because I know Chivas as the brandy. No. Chivas. I'm not sure. You'll have to explain that one. For those of you who don't know, Callie Picker, James, he's quite an intellectual. He knows a lot about a lot, and he's very wise. So sometimes you might get, you might learn something that you didn't know too. So, what does Tiwa mean? Cabra. You see, that's the difference as well, isn't it? Because I was just thinking, so Jose. Is that your name again? Is that your name? Is that your name? Jose Angel. Yeah, Jose. So, Jose, I was conscious while I was explaining the Spanish that your name, that you might be thinking, well, actually, Puerto Rico means something different to us over here, but because the differences between countries. But Cabra is what we know over here, so that's interesting. So chivo in Latin American Spanish is goat, yeah. And chèvre, I can see that now in French, that chèvre, fromage de chèvre, is what we normally see in the French markets. Oh, you guys were talking about farmers markets, weren't you, in that show I was talking about watching? I absolutely love the farmers markets over here, and we get the French ones coming in because we are next to France and they're popular. So it's a slang word. Okay. Yeah, we've got in Spanish, cabra. Not to be confused with something else, which is an insult. But the Red Hot Chili Peppers did a song entitled the same thing, so you can look that one up. But I don't do swear words in languages. I teach people the good stuff and make sure that they don't say the wrong stuff. Should I get the link going? Oh yeah, just got to put away. That's all. Thank you, darling. Should we get the link? I feel like I need to share the floor this morning. Invite. That would be a good start, wouldn't it? So let's see who's coming on. Who's coming on to the show? Thing is, though, after a while, you kind of don't know the English meaning of all the swear words because you just know them in context. You know it's an insult, and that's it. And some words people use in different cultures more than others. Like the French use the P word a lot. Ob. And it's just like, come on, guys, chill out. But it's like the F word in English, isn't it? there's lots of these things used. So is anyone wanting to come on? The offer isn't open to Aaron just yet to come onto the screen because I haven't met you yet, my dear. But thank you and welcome for coming on. The QuickBooks chaps. So that's a mouthful. Aaron Patrick, the QuickBooks chap. Try saying that after a few margaritas. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Whereabouts are you, Aaron? James is coming on. Let's get him connected. Good morning, James.
Good morning.
Oh, I forgot. Let me fix my sound. Because I was watching something else. Let me turn you up. Okay. James, can you hear me?
No, I'm just saying.
I can see by the way you did it.
Good morning.
Green. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just waking up. It's barely 7 o'clock. Hi, Annabelle. Hi.
You don't want to turn the sound off. This is James.
Hi.
Say good morning. He can hear you because this is our video. Yeah.
Good morning. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Can you speak German? Not yet. We haven't done German yet, have we? You can say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Say bonjour, Jacques. little grin. Aww.
Comment allez-vous? Comment allez-vous?
As the man got a cup of tea.
Has the man got a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Shall we ask him? What's in your cup, James?
Coffee. Cafe.
Cafe. Du café.
Con leche. Con leche. Sugar. How do you say sugar? Con leche.
Azúcar.
Azúcar.
I used to love the word azucarero. Sugar pot.
Okay.
Such a cute little word. I've never thought that was one of my favourite words, but it's just popped up. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like some of the different words. It's pleasant saying words.
They broke it again.
Certain form words, yeah.
They broke it again.
Sorry, James, I missed that last bit. It's more pleasant than more Spanish.
Operation time. Yep.
Doll's house repair. How did it break, Missy?
I don't know.
She says with a big grin.
I don't know. The not me ghost did it.
She just popped it off and stared at me.
What happened, Mom?
She's right because she's bright. She kind of does these things on purpose to just stir up. It's good.
So the blonde is starting to come out now, or the brunette is coming back.
Yeah, it wasn't too dark, was it? Because of the lighting, I often see, it's different. You've got a bright light on.
Yes, it's right here in fluorescent. It does change the coloring, but it's almost like a reddish blonde now. But.
Yeah, it does look reddish. Is it going to change in different light, or is it a reddish tone?
No, that's the same. If it gets any more red, I'll just shave it all off.
Well, Annabelle's got sort of a light red tone to her hair, but in her the half brother, he's got the ginger gene. So I thought it was from my partner's ex, not my partner. But when Annabelle started coming out with strawberry blonde hair, I thought, oh, hang on a minute, it's from my dad's.
That's a very recessive gene from way back. So it stays with the genes, but does not come out predominantly. And what's the other one is green eyes.
See, I had slightly, can't see, I'm going to pull a really funny face.
Blue.
Camera, but
I would say blue.
They have green at some point, but they are more blue now. But they change.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know about toddlers. I think when she was 6 months, the colours of her eyes and her hair was just stayed the same when she was 6 months old. But
the only thing I know is that the eyeballs are the same size as when you are born and when you die.
I feel like I heard that before. It's a random thing, isn't it? It's such a.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have kneecaps when we're born, correct? They form afterwards.
Mommy, can you get me something?
Let's see what the comment is. Sorry, I don't
I
avoid
want
anyone.
something. Can you get me something?
Had toast. What else have you had? Derby. Oh, cool.
Cobb.
Local man. Derby's only an hour or so away from us in Peterborough.
Was it Derby?
Cobb for bread or bam. You don't call it a bam, you call it a cob up north.
Mummy,
A bread
can
roll.
you get me something?
Bread that surrounds bacon. The bacon sandwich.
Hmm.
You guys have in America you have pancakes with bacon, don't you?
Yes.
We'd have traditionally sliced bread and a bit of, well, this is the debate whether you have ketchup or brown sauce, but it's just like,
Well, I like pancakes with sausage instead.
so as sausages or sausage meat washed and
The link sausage, and then you put syrup on it too. Or honey.
Yeah, so just different that way. We just have it all dripping full of fat, and add the sauces. But the sauces have sweet stuff in them.
Delicious.
I'm sorry about this sound. If it's
Mummy, can you give me something?
she's really putting the charm on. You've
Please,
had
can
cheese.
you get me
and-
something? I'm
Where's your milk?
hungry.
You're not hungry. You're not hungry. Where's the milk? Have you finished it?
Not yet.
Oh, well, you see, she always does that trick. You're not finished your milk, and then you want more food. I think the biggest thing is distraction. The art distraction.
Attention, yes.
Putting her on to what's next and not actually refusing what she's just said. But on live streams, there's a bit of my brain diverted, and I don't have that full.
I think you're a great mom. So, how you interact with Annabelle? Yeah.
Thank you. It's because I have personality anxiety. I have that thing where sometimes you just get stressed out in like a split second, and even when she whines for 2 seconds, it grates inside you, and you're like,
Mummy, can I
no,
catch
I'm not
it
having
to
any
you?
more.
It's like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Wait,
Yeah.
stick.
I've got
I'm going to say it's children are a handful some of the time, but a heartful all of the time.
Catch it to me.
I don't know why I nodded, James. I'm sorry. I nodded, but I didn't hear you.
Children are a handful some of the time, but a heartful all the time.
I love
Catch
that.
a cat.
They are
Oh,
so heartful.
Oh, sorry now.
Yeah, but don't throw Babby because we heard.
Even when they're 30 years old and they're being very stubborn.
Oh, stubbornness.
I catch it to you.
She's having a right wild time sat there. Come and sit up with us, Annabelle. Right, where were we? We had Amber's white streak. I thought there were highlights, Amber, in your hair.
Come here,
And you
Baba.
both got the same. Well, Anna has
I
it,
don't
and
want
Mel's
to
in
sit down with
Frozen,
you.
isn't she? I don't know if you've seen James Amber's. She's got long blonde hair, darker. Well, from the same colour as my roots. She's got
Mummy, can I
blonde
catch
bits at the
it
front.
to you?
Yeah, mine used to be black. My natural hair is brown black, but my granddaughter asked me to dye my hair. And at first, she asked me to dye it pink, and I said, "Are you sure? I will do it." So okay, well, let's go blonde. So I dyed my hair blonde to see if she liked it. Hi. Good morning. Oh, no volume. May have disconnected your mic.
No, I did because she was being really
Or mute.
naughty. I was going to say Gobby then. She was being really naughty.
Oh, okay.
Stop throwing Babby because this can hurt on his head.
With the sticker.
I just put it on the side. Annabelle, you know how to say buenos dias. We did a bit of Spanish, didn't we? Hola todos, buenos dias. Well, that's how mummy talk, making it simplified. Hola, buenos dias.
No.
Okay, no. Yeah.
Hey, hi to your father, Natasha. Need to see.
On baby shark on.
No. Well, very quietly, if you're going to be a good girl. Bribery. Daddy's just bought her an iPad, said that she can do ABC Mouse learning stuff without pinching mine at that iPad. So
ABC now.
no, but this baby
Person
shark.
said, "Stop hate." He said, "Hello, my friend hosts a math TV. If remember, have a nice day."
Gemma. I
I've
recognise that
noticed the
name.
new math they are teaching in schools here.
The
I think it's called Core Math. It is a different way of teaching mathematics. It's simply arithmetic. And if you do not do it their certain way, they mark it incorrect. And this is redundancy. Some of the things that they're doing, how they're just adding and subtracting, they're doing it differently. And if you don't learn it their way, it's incorrect. And this is third, fourth, fifth grade. So.
Sorry, James. I thought you finished there. It's keeping it current, isn't it? Because if you learned a different way and they're learning a new way.
Please.
The stand, Annabelle. The stand. Can you put the stand up, Mama? There we go.
I mean, I understand why they're doing it a certain way. They're adding very simple steps that most people do it in their head. Yeah. But with the parents that really don't understand math, they're having a difficult time even tutoring their children when they come home from school to help them with their schoolwork. So, yeah, they're saying it is difficult. It's very difficult. Super annoying. I agree. Yes. And, even my grandson, he knows how to do a mathematic problem. And just does it in his head. He just looks at it and just writes down the number. And so, well, you have to show your work what you're doing. And, you just do your ones columns, your tens columns, your hundreds columns. But with core math, it's a little bit different. So I have to learn how to teach core math before I can help him with his homework. So my calculus and statistics doesn't matter.
Calculus, that's a long time ago. Mark Ted, this isn't my father. This is a friend from the States. This is we were talking about daughters being stubborn, but we're not father and daughter.
I'm not that old. I'm only 33 plus shipping and handling. That's
a good one. Yeah, I feel with maths and things like that though, it is you need to learn the way that the children are learning to be able to keep them. If children are struggling in maths, from my experience with tutoring, if you give them different methods when they're already struggling, that's an extra thing to cope with. But if you give them a trick to remember the method they're struggling with, to get them past it and a bit of experience in catching up and learning and practicing the drills. So it is a bit of a shame that, we need to kind of keep with the times and so on. But in theory, it should be easier. We want to all hope we can remember the times tables and things as we get older, but of course we even forget the stuff we learned. So it's
that's just rote memorization. But with even doing algebraic problems, and if you show your work, we would get sometimes half credit if you tried to attempt and maybe had a calculation problem, a small problem, you would get half credit. But the new way, this core math that they have, that's what they call it, core math. It's dumbing down students, I think.
So it's nothing to do with showing, it's just speeding up the thought process, is it, and simplifying everything?
It's a process of doing a math problem now, and they've completely changed it. Where 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6. It's not like that anymore. It's especially with multiple digit problems, addition problems, and I can't even explain it how it works. But it's just they've explained it to me one time. And I said, well, "Why are you doing it that way? Why don't you just add it?" But
it's too alien. I also believe in the workings out, and I always explain to children that it's the workings out is part of the process to slow down the thinking. It might not necessarily be about showing your steps, which it can be for the understanding of the teacher if the child gets it or not. But the fact of writing down every step in your workbook, the same as conjugating verbs when a student's trying to say a French phrase in the negative, in the past, in the third person, they've got all these different functions to complete, and the brain can't always just go from one to another. So having that process to go through, and when you're doing it methodically on, going from A to B to C, rather than they try and jump to C in their heads, that is where they usually go wrong, because they're rushing it and missing the steps. So that kind of methodical approach does speed up, as you say, when you do it more often. Practice makes perfect, and you can just do it all in your head straight away, and it comes to you naturally.
Yeah, it's not even about the skipping the steps and doing it in your head. It's just a completely different process of how they do the arithmetic. So, and I've tried to explained to my grandson in a certain way, and he didn't comprehend it. He just looked at me funny. I said, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked at me. He said, "Why would you skin a cat?" I said, "Oh, wait a minute. It's just a figure of speech. There's more than one way to finish that problem." So.
No, I think I did both, because when my mum taught me, because I was one of those kids who was keen to learn and didn't do play school, playgroup. I had mummy school, so I stayed at home with my mum. My sister was a baby, so I got the chance to kind of pick stuff up. I'm not saying I did maths at that age, but I was always keen to learn before my time, sort of thing. So when it was, my mum would show me stuff from old maths books, sort of primary school age, sort of maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, of when they started to do the division at school and multiplication. I already had a bit of an idea on it. And things were a bit different, but those grounding, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because if you can teach kids stuff your way first, when they come to do it at school, they already have a command of these things. There's not as much to learn. But if it's a completely different method, I think it depends on the child, how receptive they are to.
And he's not very receptive to change. So he's having difficulties. So I'm trying to help him.
Technical stuff, isn't it? Because if their brain finds it hard to process mathematical, A, B, C, D steps to follow, then one method is going to suit. But if they're, I don't know. Yeah.
It's becoming frustrating for him, and then he just gives up. And that's the hard thing to teach. So, do you have some good news? Next month, I got a fitting for my leg, and they did a mold, and they brought it over, took a couple of steps, and they make adjustments, and I get my permanent one on the 17th of September.
That's only a month away. Brilliant! Oh, that's really great.
Wow. Yeah, they put the fitter sock on there, and then I clicked it into the foot that they brought, and they said, "Okay, just try to take a couple of steps." And I just went. I said, "No, slow down. And I said, "No, I want to hurry up and get this done." So I'm giving myself 2 days to learn to walk.
Well, I was going to say, are you going to be having physio appointments? But it sounds like you're not. You're just going to get out there.
Well, they have me set up for like 6 months of rehabilitation. And but I'm only giving myself 2 days, and then I'm going traveling. So
You see, I kind of think it's good to be positive and proactive and not let it defeat you, but don't be hard on yourself. If something happens and don't come down, feel like set yourself up, and then if something goes wrong,
I plan on going hiking again.
You know what I mean? I'm saying.
I'm this foot that they're going to give me, it's a rigid foot, and so I have to graduate from that. And then they'll allow me to have one that's articulating forward, backward, and side to side, so I can go hiking. So that's my plan. I want to go hiking over the Sierra Nevadas again.
Oh, lovely! Yeah.
It was a 10-day trek last time. Now it might be a 20-day because I'm a little bit slower, but I'm going to do it.
But you can still do it. That's brilliant, isn't it? Oh, that's so exciting.
And that's my goal. So
are you able to drive at the moment?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I do it anyways. I'm not supposed to, but I do.
Rule breaker.
I know my rights.
I dated a guy who had broken his back in a previous life known to me. And he he had a hands, he had all sorts of sports cars and stuff. He was able to drive because he converted them to the hand. Yeah, and it was just, he was flying around. But Amber's just said her hubby, Mike, has prosthetic leg. It's definitely a process.
Yeah, it's right now it's just like, I don't know if you can see it. It's my left leg. It's about to the calf envelope is where they amputated it. So.
Okay. So obviously, the more you have, the easier it is and the quicker it is to recover and to be mobile. Then.
When I went to the vascular surgeon, they said they gave me a 40% chance of healing where they cut it. They said if we went above the knee, we had a 60% chance of it healing. It's okay. I'll take the 40%. If it's worst case, we'll cut it again. So.
Oh God! Wow.
But you did a fantastic job. Yeah, this was March 4th. In April, I was released from the rehab facility that were.
And then you were doing the classes when I met you, and I didn't get to see your class because it was there. I met you when I watched the show afterwards.
Right. Yeah, I was locked down. We were quarantined in a nursing home. It was just, I was supposed to go to the Veterans Administration to rehab. But at that time, they were quarantined for just the flu. And then all of a sudden, the pandemic happened. So they put me in this one nursing home where they had 19 confirmed cases, deaths. And people were following around me left and right. I said, get me out of here before I get sick. But the CDC would not allow me to leave. And I started making waves with the VA. I said, hey, come on, I'm supposed to be with the VA. Let me out of here. And they said, they finally allowed me to leave and quarantine at home. So, yay, all that's behind me. Now it's forward.
I have some lovely comments from Amber that Mike would love to talk to you. Amber's husband, down here below. Trokazi, still here, teacher? Maestra? Yes, we say professor in Europe. Maestra is the word for teacher for those of you who don't speak Spanish. Maestro is Italian as well. Maybe. The maestra is Latin Spanish for teacher.
Yeah. That's an A. I thought it was an okay. That's Latin. Maestra.
Yeah, come from like master, isn't it? I suppose the French for master. And
isn't that
Latin?
The root.
His is right beneath the knee. Mike's amputation.
And mine is.
Thank you, stop here. Being here. Thank you, everyone, for still being here. Sorry, James, you carry on.
I was just my amputation. It was by choice. I have a rare disease caused by smoking cigarettes. So.
Like to do with the loss of circulation? Is that then, or?
For me, the nicotine somehow gets in the veins and blows up the veins. Okay. They explode. So I don't have any more veins in my fingers. Actually, from here down, I have no more veins, the spider veins, and from above my knee and below.
Oh, wow.
So my biggest enemy is infections.
The lymph can't get
correct.
To take the bad stuff away into your system. Oh, wow.
So I have to fight infections from the outside in. I can't even take antibiotics because it can't take it to it. So I have this. I have to watch for infections, and if I do have one, I have a staph antibiotic ointment that I can apply. And the only side effect is that it burns, and it kills any infection, but it also kills good skin too. And because I have no veins, I can't regrow skin, so. I have bones protruding from my fingers. Exposed bones.
You have had those bandages for some weeks now, haven't you?
I will have them all the time. Yeah.
I see.
The first digit is gone. The first bone of my middle finger. That's why it's so short. That was a self-amputation. I did that myself and then bandaged up.
Okay.
And so, yeah, the second bone is exposed. It's protruding out. And also this one I had to do an operation with. I had to remove the fingernail. That hurt.
I'm crazy right now.
It was infected. So it was felt much better when I took the fingernail off.
Was that because you didn't want to go anywhere near hospitals and things and you just thought, I'll keep
No, I just know more than they do at the moment with this disease. There's no cure for this disease, and it's too rare for them to do any research. So I have my own stuff. The VA is giving me my medicines to do it myself. Because I can either go in and have them do it, sit around and have it do it, or I can do it myself. So.
It's almost like the what is it? People bite their fingernails off, bite their own fingerprint. Oh, like spies, they burn their fingertips so that they haven't got fingerprints. Or it's too much.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a hard nut sometimes, but there is a soft, squishy centre, and I do get squeamish with certain things. And the Saw movies, I've watched them, but I haven't seen them all. And
Well, see, people ask me about my fingers. What happened to your fingers all the time? So I've came up with a story, and it goes like this: there's this thing called a jackalope. It's a cross between a jackrabbit and an antelope, and they only come out during thunderstorms. And they're menacing animals. They come and eat babies and all that. So you have to kill them. But the only way you can kill them is you have to shove your hand down its throat, grab its heart, and rip it out real quick. And as I was doing that, it nipped off my fingers.
I suppose it's a little bit more easy to digest.
I was going to write a book about a story about this and make it a movie. And one night when I was still living in California, they had this thunderstorm coming through. And so I did a movie trailer for it. So it's on my YouTube channel. It's called Revenge of the Jackalope.
Right. Okay. So that makes sense when I see it now then. Okay. Brilliant. Is it still really stormy over there then, or has it calmed down now?
Well, now I'm in Michigan. So, but in California, they are having major wildfires. It is hot, over 114 Fahrenheit. So what, 45 degrees Celsius? And they're having another dry thunderstorm coming in to where lightning is causing fires. So I think they said the amount of property burned is the size of Rhode Island, the state. So, yeah, they're just having a hard time there.
Can you get me something? Can you get me something now?
What would you like, honey? What do you want?
Don't know.
Don't know? Okay. Is it almost nighttime? Nighttime?
It's nap time in about an hour. Want a bit of cake? Annabelle made some cupcakes yesterday.
Ooh.
The money.
I'll show you. You want to see what I got my granddaughter? Where did I get it? You'll like this.
Granddaughter, like your granddaughter, aren't you? James has got a granddaughter. She's 8. That's blue.
My granddaughter is going to start school soon, so I had to buy her some protective masks, and this one I think she'll really like.
Oh, yummy! A mask with lots of cakes on.
All those cupcakes and treats.
No.
Yeah, and I think I have another one. Let me see.
Do you think she'll like it?
You think she will? What about this one? What about this one? What are those?
Cool. What are they?
Popsicles? Ice cream?
Ice lollies. You call them ice poles, but they're lollies, aren't they? Ice lollies.
Something, Mummy.
You want something else to eat? I could go and get you a cake. Yeah? She's chilled. She's very chilled. Normally she's running around. She gets herself so tired out, don't you?
I think she is tired out. I could see the eyes earlier.
6:30 she woke up this morning. She's gone back to the early stage. She had a late stage. She's gone back again.
And so here we're having a school starting. My granddaughter starts school Thursday of next week, and they're going to go 4 days a week in school. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
So why a day off then? Why one day? Not.
I believe so they can clean the classrooms, disinfect it. So I have my own thoughts on this pandemic thing, the virus, but so yeah, it's a smaller school, so they don't have to break it up into 2 different sections. Half of the school goes at Monday, Tuesday, the other half goes Thursday, Friday. So Some other places are doing it in bubbles. Larger school districts have 6 students together at a time. They go to class, they go to recess, they go to lunch together. So if one of them tested positive, that whole bubble is quarantined instead of the school.
Yeah, I like how they contain that. If it's all really well contained and so on, yeah.
And then other schools have, A through L, you will go to school Monday, Tuesday. And then Wednesday, they'll disinfect the school. And then the students L through Z will go Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
And they did have a choice to do virtual learning. She's 3rd grade, and my daughter is a home health care nurse, so she's can't stay home with her. So yeah, it is what it is, huh?
Yep.
It's a new world.
It's, you stop and think, and it is just still crazy, but you just kind of focus on the insular things going on. I think just you're in little circles for a bit, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Amber's children are being educated virtually all year. I'm pleased for you there. I think I'm just that kind of warrior mum where if I need to keep Annabelle, if I don't need to put Annabelle into her nursery, she only had 5 weeks, bless her, 5 4-hour sessions, barely in she was really. She was still crying to start with, but she loved it.
No, she's only 2.5, right?
2.5, yeah.
Right.
Going on 4. So it's a shame socially that she won't have that, but given
Right.
but I feel because I don't have to put her in. Where are your manners?
Please, there you go. Very good.
Please. It's not the puppy dog, it's the whiny face, the sulky face. Okay, I'll be right back. James is going to go and grab a little cake for her.
Well, I was going to say I have to go to a Victoria show, but I'll wait. Actually, I need some more coffee. Really lucky to be working from home. Yes, if you have the choice to work from home, it's a great benefit to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to do that though because you haven't really got working from home. You don't really get any work done with the toddler, but it's slowly I'll find to get a few more bits done each month on month. But yeah, thank you for coming on, James. It's been lovely.
Yes.
It's been nice. You filled up a bit more. Not you filled up content, but I mean that it's been more chilled for a bit because the chat kind of went quiet and it's reinvigorated.
Well, I know how it is when you start a show and you have nobody to talk with. It just goes very, very slow.
Or if you're like me, you're just like babbling on for hours until normally it doesn't ever go quiet. We've got some lovely Western viewers from the Philippines this morning who are supporters, so they tune in and do things in the background. So it's a weird crossover. Normally I'd be doing it this time or a bit later. So, but yeah, lovely. Yeah. Always welcome, as you know. You're always welcome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So, and you have a better voice than I have than my voice. So.
I was thinking yesterday, you have I'll be careful how I phrase this because there's a face for and a voice for. You have a voice for radio. You have like a strong, crisp, not even crisp, a strong, solid voice for performance, for audio, don't you?
At least I don't have a face for radio.
Yeah, I got it right. Oh dear. Yeah.
Well, have a great day. I'm gonna get some more coffee, and then I see Victoria's show has started, so I'm gonna.
The Adventures in Reselling. If you want to pop the link in, feel free. My viewers are free to wander and do as they please. They're not tied to me. So if anyone wants to go and check out James's World, I don't know if I can sneak in while I'm doing a live because it might look a bit cheeky, but I think I'm going to go on for another half an hour if I can on this one, just because it's been ages since I've come on. And I'll go home and I won't have any broadband until I visit another family member.
That's tough. No, I didn't know you were traveling. I thought you were.
My family will live in within a few miles, but it's just because I'm not working, I don't really go too far for all the petrol and stuff. But I do visit them socially. But to do work for a whole stint of time, it's just a bit cheeky coming around all the time to use the internet.
Okay, so it's kind of like a stay vacation. You're staying in the town you're at, but it's a little vacation away from your own home.
Yeah, I just stayed the night actually. It was just nice to have a bit of a break and catch. Well, I was going to catch up on some sleep, but I didn't at all. Woke up feeling like I'd done an all-nighter. But that's toddlers in their own bed. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's just taking it. It's just I've got no internet because the home broadband is disconnected. The new supply was supposed to come 2 weeks ago, and it didn't. They didn't come through, so the overlap disappeared, and we're without broadband. But we'll manage to do it here today with a good enough connection to speak to you guys. So
Yeah.
all right, I don't want you to be late. I don't want to get in trouble for.
Oh, she. I'm not sure what her program platform is today. Don't know if I'll be on there today or not. But yeah.
Oh, I see.
She's been changing up and then doing different shows as well. She does auctions in the evening times, and I've noticed auctions. There's a lot more auctions coming on YouTube.
She's partnering up, hasn't she, with them? Like two. She'll have a co-host as well.
Yeah, Queen
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra, yes.
Yeah.
She's a Vera Bradley purse seller.
Is that a manufacturer of
handbags? It's expensive purses that, yeah.
I see. Yeah, I think I see the name auction and then don't tune in because it's not my country. I'm not buying stuff at the moment. I'm selling, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they do have some auctions that are for resellers to buy to resell.
Where's my cake? I had heard that from your video. I think that they're doing some for resellers.
Yeah, some are more priced as an end user, but then there are some. His name is Westside Gary.
I've just started following Gary actually.
And, Tom Cruise is my name.
Sorry, Tom Cruise is.
Tom Cruise is my name. That's his YouTube channel.
Oh, that's. Do you know? I saw that in the chat. The words "Tom Cruise is my name," and I thought, I don't get it. Why would he say Tom Cruise is his name? I just right.
Okay.
So he and Westside Gary do an auction. I believe it's Friday or Saturdays, and they sell things.
My cake, darling.
2 other resellers to sell. They'll sell an item for maybe like $130 that you can sell for $300.
Okay.
So, and they have all kinds of different things: records, electronics.
What's stopping end users from buying them then?
Say again?
What's stopping end users from buying these items?
They don't know about it.
Okay. They're not in the reseller networks on YouTube.
Correct. Right.
It's a great idea for a different kind of show. I'm trying to work out what I do on my show because this kind
I think you pay them directly via PayPal. They ship directly to you. There's no eBay fees. There's no a certain way they do it. There's no PayPal fees.
I did read in the YouTube terms and conditions that you're not. There was something about selling, but maybe it was just network marketing selling. You can't. But
no, you hit the nail on the head.
Sell on YouTube. I thought there was something like you can promote stuff, but not make a video directly to sell a product.
That's correct. Just because there's a policy doesn't mean people don't break that policy and do whatever they want anyways. And I've brought up that subject. I said, what happens, when YouTube catches on to this? And not only that, but individual states, their own tax municipalities, saying, you're selling online in an auction. We want that sales tax. So they can come back to you. And so you guys better watch what you're doing because they're selling a lot of items, a lot of dollars worth of items, and that can bite them in the butt later on.
Yeah. I mean, with my YouTube, because I've got my languages channel with 20,000 subscribers, I won't want to undo any hard work I've done. So I need to always err on the side of caution anyway, just because of all those years of work I've put in and not that the content's amazing, but it's just that a lot of brain power.
A friend of mine is in the chat as well. Brittany.
Yeah, I put a hi in the chat, but nearly pressed the timeout button by mistake.
Good morning, Brittany. And JMath TV says, I'm just listening here and trying to understand some of your accent. Me
Which
or
one?
you, Natasha?
Which one? Which one or the Californian? Would you say your accent's Californian per se, James?
More than likely, yes. I still have a California accent instead of Michigan. I lived here in Michigan for 2 years, but California, probably an accent.
Amy's here too. Sorry, Brittany, I didn't want to interrupt James to say hi, so I did the text, and Amy's here. I don't want to treat you all differently, but James had kind of finished his sentence to say hi to Amy. Lovely to see you. It's warming up now, isn't it? James, did I interrupt you in the middle of a
Not
point?
at all. No, you're fine.
Yeah, I still haven't found my niche. Not my niche, but clearly haven't found my niche because my subject is, my channel is Natters. It's my outlet, and I don't want to feel forced to fix the topic because it's my playtime YouTube channel, not my businessy one. But I do want to do a show of some sorts, and I've kind of had this one I did before where it's the YouTube networker, where there's a bit of small YouTubers find it on search and they come in and chat, and there's a little teach section where I give a few tips and other people put tips on. Today I would have done that, but I didn't have the brain power. I thought, quick, get on and do a live while I've got internet and my daughter's kind of, quiet enough. I don't know, something's stopping me doing it all the time. I don't know. Maybe I should just do it and stick at it, and it might just.
There's nothing to it but to do it.
You're full of these wisdom nuggets, aren't you, James?
You're procrastinating. You are your worst enemy on stopping yourself. I think you should do a foreign language courses, multiple courses. You can do lesson plans. You can have it set up into like a playlist, and you can have YouTube is starting to do similar to like Patreon, where they're having memberships. You can charge for memberships, and you can have people pay to have your content.
Yeah.
I think you're a fantastic teacher, and you do foreign language really well. You have multiple platforms you can do that with. So.
Thank you. I think I just took a bit of a hit with the old postnatal thing and the burnout. I got my business to the point where I had staff I'd trained, wonderful staff from the Philippines. Some of you guys didn't know that, but some amazing youngsters I trained up from no skills to come into the assistance world to help me run my business, and then just hadn't got to the stage of having teachers. Just couldn't get that time off to interview the teachers, to find the good talent to replace me. Then baby came, and that was it. And then I just kind of suffered with stress, anxiety, and it all kind of came to one. Running at a million miles an hour finally just caught up on me. Now I'm sort of doing not a lot, just trying to manage each day. But
plus with the pandemic, people are looking for tutors or teachers.
Okay, Mummy.
Around my cake. Yeah, I know. But you know what? I think I talked myself out of it because I put a message out on my language pages on my social media, and I said, I want to help some families, people who are, who need language lessons. And I got one response, and I thought, all that stress to put out there, to put lessons out there for free, and I thought, it's all that stress I don't need. But on a YouTube live, I could do it, and I did almost think, what have I got as the best asset to put on my vlog channel, this channel? And I kind of thought,
I get it.
Amy doesn't know who my guest is, but that's a great idea. Haven't you met James, Amy? Or was that your sense of humour?
You want Mummy?
It's just more wild on Annabelle's feeding me this cake. If I don't eat.
Well, with your lessons, I mean, you can create it as a step-by-step lessons 1 through 10. 10 different videos, and then keep it up. And once it's there, you don't have to do it again.
Okay.
It's already done and completed.
Mommy.
Hi. Is Mommy eating your cake? Is she eating the cupcake? All gone? Is it what color? What flavor is it? Is it chocolate?
Go on, you have it. Chocolate. I've had better though. It's a little packet mix, isn't it? You did banana.
Banana.
I think on my language channel, I would worry that because they're proper language subscribers, my content needs to be more thought out, and I haven't got the brain space right now to make it really good. But it's free, isn't it? So kind of. But on this channel, it might be right. On this channel, keep it, have a little language class.
You could either do it literally or phonetically. You can just do a teaching immersion of French or Spanish or Italian, or you could do the conjugation of the verbs. Especially with French, where you have the different verbs with the different pronouns. So you can go either way. You can go into even more detailed classes, advanced classes.
There's so much scope. I think it's just I do get bogged down with the detail, and like you say, that little phrase you said about doing it.
Yes, you can stop yourself from posting a video because it's not perfect, and you got to tweak this and you got to tweak that, and before you know it, a whole year has gone before you even post that video.
Then it's old news and it's gone.
It will never be perfect. Just post it.
I want some more milk, Mummy.
I know. That's why I like the live. You can just be.
Please.
No more milk, darling. Get some more for a minute, okay? Sorry about that.
More milk.
Amy, sorry, Brittany says
More
toddler tantrums.
More milk.
Amy says, do I teach my daughter other languages? I'm really bad. I'm not doing enough with her on it.
You do too. I hear you speaking to her in a foreign language all the time.
We've got bits of French. We did Spanish at the mornings when we went to nursery because there was a Spanish girl there from Barcelona. She was lovely. So we'd make sure we did it then. A bit of mine was the worry of alienating other people in England by speaking French around. And I kind of didn't get to that stage, but I'm kind of past that now. And I know that I need to just get her doing it more. And just, but she did play with the toys and say bonjour to each. The toys said bonjour to each other, and I thought, okay, she's receptive to it. She's open to doing it.
Also, some primer books. Just have them laying around. Where picture books. Simple words, and she can pick it up that way.
We definitely do Peppa Pig in French. We'll have that on the books because she's not reading in English yet. She's doing sounds and things. Yeah. Because I've started to do learning with her, actively learning with her and saying, look, what colour are all these little teacups and more active learning as opposed to passive. I think I've put on the back burner to do that with French, but I can just drop it anytime. And I spoke to a few language, what were they called? My brain. People who go into schools to help children with their speech skills, like a literacy, I can't think. Language consultant, something like that. It's a proper name.
We have a name. There's Parapro is one person that helps a person with special needs go through different classes. If they
language therapist. Speech language therapist. Highly, highly qualified. And I spoke to different ones, and they said, because I found it hard to get the context. I'm English. My partner's English. Everyone around us is English. There's no go and speak Spanish with your Spanish mummy and French with your French daddy because we're all the same mother tongue. And that's why I find it hard to get a context. And that's where all the blogs recommend a set context. But you can just drop it on them at any time. And kids' brains are wired. They do detect the strings of languages. And
yes, especially at young age. Yes.
The
younger brain is developed or set up the way that they can develop languages easier than adults.
Yeah, and actually, there's a point really early on when the brain shuts off the openness to sound strings and certain sound patterns. So it's better to do it earlier than later. But I did expose Annabelle to the French early on. I just didn't get her into a bit of Spanish and Italian or German at the time. But she can't do them all.
That's why I've given up trying to roll my R's. I can't do it, and I'm not going to learn how to do it.
I was just going to give it a
go. Yeah, I can't do that.
Can't think of the trabalengua, the tongue twister in Spanish.
Roberto. I can't roll that R. I just can't do it.
Thing is, when you go really, really fast in speech anyway, it's hard to just keep them in, so you can drop them a little bit.
I know the English ones. I used to be a German one. German, they just like to play with words and make up words, but that's their game. Who can make up the longest word?
Schwarzwald-Kirschtorte. Oh dear, it's great if you're a languages geek though, German, because of how the building blocks are and
Right.
the
English language, there's 60,000 words, and German language is only like 20,000. But they just build the words onto each other to make more words. Yeah.
Which is quite therapeutic, really, when you're learning. You get that extra 80-20.
Mommy.
I'm going to just put the camera to the sky because it's not my house, but I can still be engaged with everyone. Oh, did you hear that? Annabelle just said I did a trump. I can't censor her. She's a little girl. It's how it goes.
She's a Trump supporter. She's allowed her opinion. Yeah.
No, a Trump in England is a fart, like gas. She's got gas.
Oh, I did not. Well, that's the same thing here in England or America. That's what we call Trump too.
Oh dear. Amy and Brittany, I've not given you guys attention. How are you doing? Amy, I speak French, Spanish to degree level. I did a degree in French, Spanish, and lived in both countries for 5 months. Italian I did as an elective, and because I did the other two, I kind of went fast track in that one, and I ditched the textbook, so I kind of can't say I've got any qualifications in it. But
there was some milk.
No, darling, I've got Diva as a daughter. I speak Diva, and German for A level, but it's diminishing slowly. I did a tiny bit of Polish, tiny. You know,
that's hard. Yeah. Are you able to read Dutch?
Sorry?
Dutch.
I'm able to read Dutch. I can pick bits out of things.
Right. Decipher it because of the German. Yeah.
I probably couldn't. No, I'd probably say no on that one. But then again, you learn quickly when you, like, I was asked to help a friend who's a carer with a client of hers who was Portuguese, and I didn't speak Portuguese. But the more we spoke together to kind of learn. Sorry about this noise. It's too. I don't know if she's having a tantrum or. No, she's all right. She's laying on the cushions with her legs in the air. Anyway, guys, yes, so definitely going to get teaching Anna about. Right, we've done all the comments. Lovely. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Just a quick reminder to say thank you. Mental reminder for me, that is. Sorry, James, I have this thing where I don't like to cut you off, but I feel sometimes that I do because I'm like, right, boom, comments. But, you know, feel free to...
You're fine.
Join in with the comments.
I'm used to the lives and the etiquette of when to stop talking. Let you're the host, so.
I try not to interrupt. It's getting a balance between interrupting you and bouncing off what you say as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I was going to say, this is a friend of mine. He just sent me some books. He's head of the Louvre or the Hague. Oh. Is she here?
I can't read the error box now. It said,
okay. After the language, Nederland. I said, after the language, Nederlandier. Now, see, I always thought Nederlandier was German, but he says that's French. How he spells it.
I can't read it.
Where is I have to.
Neerlander would be a Dutch person.
He says that's French. In French for Dutch, and I said, no, wait a minute, that's German. That's not Nederlander. That's
Nederland is German.
It is. That's right. Northland. That is Netherlands. Okay, that is Dutch. Okay. Duh. I just realized that. I had a whole argument about that with him last week. So.
But it's a bit of a crossover, isn't it? Because you can get that kind of where a word sounds too foreign to be in that country's language you're talking about. So Nederland.
Look, I went up to. He was going to school in Nijmegen, And so Nijmegen University, and I went up to see him and stayed there for about a week. And I was able to decipher the newspapers, the Dutch newspapers, from just
Newspapers. Well, hey.
well, the headlines. I could take the headlines,
Oh,
the
okay.
words, and I phonetically pronounce it. I thought, oh, that sounds like the German word. Okay, so that's how I would decipher it. It was a slow process, but I could not speak Dutch, but I could read it.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely more able to understand high-level Italian than produce it because of I haven't spent the hours studying it, but I'm just drawing connections from other languages coming together. So, guys, comment in the box below if you want to. You don't have to take part in the viewing. Those of you who are watching in the background, that's fine. Just if those of you wanting to engage in your favourite languages, what you did at school.
I'm hungry. I want to be hungry.
I'm hungry, Mom.
I want to be hungry. It's a new phrase for today. Can you say that in French? J'ai faim. J'ai faim. Yeah, I think. Sorry, getting back to that theme of the languages thingy.
Je faim. Je faim.
What I like as well is that they have this a little hunger. You know, the French, they always have
petit.
J'ai un petit faim. It's if you get it wrong, you say I have a little wife. You know?
Yes. Yeah. So, I do have to go. I do have to go over to Victoria's show and see what's going on over there. So,
I mean, is that a question? Yeah, you do. I mean, well, any of you do.
You need moderators. That's turning people blue.
Yeah, I do know. I've forgotten how to do that in StreamYard.
You cannot do it in StreamYard. You must do it in YouTube.
Yeah, retrospectively, I've forgotten how to do it. Oh, I see. Amy's saying that no one's blue in the chat. James is blue, but he's talking. So
and yeah, when I'm in StreamYard, I can't go into YouTube. So StreamYard just eats up so much memory in RAM that it makes things slow down.
I might manage on a Mac though, mightn't I?
If you have your phone, you can do it from there.
Yeah.
If you have the YouTube app, you open up your YouTube Play.
Thanks, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oops.
And then you can make moderators from there.
Right. Yeah. I just kind of thought after the stream, I can't remember how to.
After the stream, you may be able to do it, but you will lose your chat to where you can't see it. And you can only see certain portions. You won't be able to see the full amount.
Because I'm just joining it late on here now.
Correct. But yes, you can join it on your YouTube on the phone device as your name and go in as administrator and change to moderators.
So how do I find myself? Oh, here we go. I'm just there. Oh, that thumbnail's funny. At least it's not the toast thumbnail, tucking into some toast. For a minute, Amy, speech therapy. Brittany mentioned earlier, speech therapist is definitely the phrase I was looking for.
Yes, they have it's become a larger profession here. I don't know if kids are becoming more dumb or if we're just expecting too much too soon. Because I see children very young going into speech therapy, and I'm thinking, well, they talk like a 3-year-old because they are 3. You know, I think, the 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds, they're developing their speech, and I don't think they need speech therapy. I think we're putting too much expectation on children. Personally, I think that, but people yell at me for that one.
All I can say is from my expertise of visiting schools as a French tutor, I see other teachers visiting in and doing the rounds, and that they're lucky to have these lovely people who go in and spend one-on-one time with the pupils who are suffering. So there's either some money put aside for this now, and the research is growing, and people are choosing to go down this line of maybe not straight into teaching, but into that kind of angle to help contribute more. Don't have any knowledge on the cases of children born with, more of a disadvantage. I don't know if the stresses of society have become more that there are more children born to, for wanting substance, abuse and things like that, where they're starting from a weaker standpoint. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask.
That's okay.
I
do have to leave, so I will speak to you again. If you do this again tomorrow, I'll probably be on here. So.
Oh, that's a challenge now, isn't it? Okay, maybe I'll introduce a little bit of a language section and maybe see what response I get, and just kind of slowly mutate a plain stream into a.
Just make sure you don't become placid and just okay, I'll do it later. No, don't procrastinate.
I used to be so fiery, but I don't want to hold you back from your live stream. But there's a big old story. I used to be all so different, but hey, I'm who I am today. So
I've seen some of your videos, and I see your personality. Yeah. Bye, Natasha.
Passe un bon temps. Au revoir.
Merci.
Thank you. Should I boot you out, or are you going to come out? It's up to you. Oh, guys, and then it's just me and Annabelle, myself and Annabelle. It's good. James is a really lovely guy. He's always got lots of wisdom. More intelligent. I'm not. He's very intelligent, way more intelligent than I am. He's always good to chat to. So thank you to James for coming up. And his channel is the Cali Picker. That's he's from California, picking objects. He's got a very interesting history. Just catching up. Really. Testing a child's hearing is important, if anything, when they're young. Oftentimes an issue for child early on. And I think, Amy, you're right there. They also, children adapt and fall. It's pushing back up. It just means the camera's a bit wobbly on the laptop. It makes I think children are very good at working past their boundaries, and they will pretend to hear. So you won't, not pretend, but you won't realise it's a hearing problem. So that is absolutely a very good thing to say. I'm just going retrospectively through the chat to see who else I can make a moderator. But how are you doing, Amy? What's happening this week? It was lovely to meet Lucy.
Mommy,
With
the
you.
child's got back.
With your, I call it law of attraction, but a similar top. You call it a similar thing. Peter Dell, lovely to see you. You changed. I watched your koala video last night, and I realised you dropped the I from your name. What? Can you explain that to me? I'm a very logical person. I would have to analyse everything. Lovely to see you. You are right. He is kind. He has that kind nature, that honest nature. That there's lots of qualities that you would like in a YouTube friend. But that gentle, kind nature is bang on point. Hello, Peter. How are you doing? Peter is from all the way over in New Zealand, not Australia. New Zealand.
The bit is gone.
Oh, what would you like, darling?
No.
Currently entertaining my daughter. Oh, wow, we've been on for 3 hours. Wow. Let me see. What would you like to see? Jingle Bobo? Okay, this is me starting, as I mean, to go on talking to my daughter in French now.
Mommy.
I'm just struggling, guys, with ideas for live streams. I don't have a lot of time to edit videos and be mummy and do all those things I want to do in a day. I'm good. I'm just struggling to work at the moment around my daughter, and I'm just trying to think of some themes for my. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. Super grateful for your time and your attention, and it's just lovely. Australian. My brain has a very small, capacity moment to hold information, but being positive, I'm going to flip that and say it's growing. My brain is going to.
Sound.
Well, that's because I'm streaming, darling. People don't want to hear it. If you want to sit over there, you can press it up a little bit. There we go. Want to sit? I love you. I don't want to sit next to you, but when I'm doing video, darling, you can't have your sound on, okay? Bless her heart. She only got an iPad a few days ago, and because she'd been borrowing mine, she hadn't used much. Amy says, I'm guided to do what I do. So when James says, just do it, just do it. There's no right or wrong. And I do trust James, and you're right. It's what your gut feeling says, isn't it? And I just have to find a way to deal in my head with perfectionism. I've got, the banners for this YouTube style, grow your YouTube, because so many people want to grow their YouTube And I'll turn that comment off for a second. I'll come to the other comments in a second. Amy would love to speak to J-Math. Bless him, he's just supporting, but I have known him for a while, but it's been a long time, so I've forgotten the main strengths of his channel. But I think he's just chilling out. But Amy, I completely love the fact that you've asked him to interact in a really lovely way. So let's see if he comes and tells us more about his channel and what he's up to. So this is the thing that I kind of thought, right, I can do a YouTube Mingle. This was kind of derived two months ago, really, when I did the last one. And this was the theme on the bottom here, the Let's Get Networking, welcome everybody. Then I had my little things for in today's show, and then last episode I gave a summary. So I'd made this sort of structure, like the lesson plan structure sort of thing. Then I had the spotlight guest thing for someone to come on and talk about their channel. And then it was going to be a spotlight of people's channels, who was here. Let's play a video from everybody who's here and show it. And then I kind of never really did it, as I say, because I found that I wasn't in the right headspace to have that content to share with people, and something was sort of stopping me. Maybe just a bit of a language show every time as a live stream with a bit of chit chat in the mix, and then. But this is the thing, my worry and my self-doubt come in. Do we do 5 minutes of chatter? Do we do 15 minutes of chatter? Are people there for the chat? Am I going to lose my friends on YouTube because they don't want to do Spanish? Well, that's a very strange thing to say, because I've got some comments to catch up on. Thank you, Peter.
I want to be hungry.
Well, you don't want to be hungry.
Yeah,
Does that
I'm
mean?
hungry.
Oh,
Get me something.
Get you some manners. Get yourself some manners.
Please, can I have something?
Peter, I've done a few little bits on eBay. I tend to have 3 or 2 or 1 parcel a week to send out, which is okay.
Get me something now. Please.
Well, you just had some cake and you've got a whole cup of water. So why don't you finish your water? Do you want to sleep? I'm tired. I think you should sleep on Mummy's knee. Darling, it's okay. I'm not hungry though. Let me just think what you could have that's nice and healthy.
Oh, get me something.
Well, look, you've had. This is where you have to keep track. Calm down. Listen. People don't want to do. So eBay is kind of trickier. I had to get out of my own head. I did. YouTube. So here's the thing then. Why don't I do 2? Well, there's the 3 types of show, isn't there? And my thumbnails will determine the identity and schedule different ones. So sometimes just come on and just chat and let people network anyway. I am really interested in YouTube growth and teaching people and showing people what I do. Yeah, I absolutely get that. Definitely, it's really nice. And how lovely is that? You inviting people to engage in case they're just kind of ducking out, and it's really lovely of you. You are so lovely. I love you, mum and daughter. This is just how I want it to be, all the time by her side, teaching her. I know this isn't the best, but let's face it, this is the alternative to to going out to work and putting her in childcare. That I build a business, a community, an audience on the internet, working from home. But this poor little woman has decided she wants more to eat than I've allocated her. I'm going to put the camera upwards because this isn't my home, so I don't really want to share everything in the background. I didn't put the toaster away, so that's still hanging out there. Gemma, yay, you're listening, trying to understand the accent. This is what Katina said, actually, to her friends. Come watch Natasha's show because she's got a sort of normal English accent. Yes, darling. She's got a sort of normal English accent, so you can. Come to here, darling. Well, I don't prep food without food first. You know that. Jenny. You like jelly? Want jelly? You are not going to complain. Yeah. I'll put put it in here. Right, little girl's got jelly, Annabelle's got jelly.
A jelly in my bowl.
Well, it makes a mess everywhere. Once you put your spoon in, it flicks everywhere. But you're very, very welcome, Gemma, to be coming in, listening to English. I used to be a bit of an English teacher, but only because I was commissioned constantly to go and teach people here and there. Hey, it's okay. She got this everywhere last time she said it without a top. Oh dear, someone needs to go to sleep, I think. Oh, listen to this sound of me chopping the jelly up. This is so funny. I'm sorry. Oh, God. There we go. Good girl. On the mat. Right, so where are we? Chuckazee still here. Bless you. Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias para tu presencia. Muy. I was going to say very much appreciated. Then I was thinking in English there. Lo aprecio mucho. Bueno. So Chuckazee and Amy, I forgot whereabouts you're from, but you're both in the same country at least. Chuckazee is also known as. No, you guys, you must know each other already. You must do, because it was the same night I was watching a few shows. Laurie, Pretty Corner, Amy, I think she was from your show, but she was already on someone else's show the day before, and I went to revisit her channel, and it was so many different. That's why it's in the bowl, darling. She's a feisty. I'm going to put the towel on her knee so she doesn't get jelly. Yeah, she's sat there like the queen. Sat there like the queen. Her yogurt. Peter jelly. I think I'm going to end the stream in a minute. This is my real life. Yes, Amy. This is why I can't do more than. Right. Okay, let me see. What happened with the jelly then? What's everyone up to this evening? You have plans? Is there anything exciting coming up? Obviously, it's a bit different in lockdown. She's okay for the moment. I'm going to drink some Ribena. I drink water normally, but sometimes I don't. If I'm at the water bottle, I don't drink water. Pardon me. I don't want to slap, but I don't drink a lot on live streams. So, right, let me shape my show for tomorrow. This is the thing, the over-analysis, Amy. The over-analysis. What time do I do it? Do I do it at a regular time to have the same audience? I should be doing that. Can I do it with Annabelle around? This is all the pressures of doing a more professional broadcast, more professional stream. And I have got OBS and StreamYard as options to stream from to give me the ability to bring in some pre-recorded content as an intro, or at least a little diversion, so I can pop in the odd little interlude, which makes it more of a show than a live stream. I guess if I go too drastic, that's what can throw out the regulars. Although I don't have regulars, I have a few regulars, and then I have a lot of friends who pop in and out over the month, but I'm still very appreciative that they're there. So in effect, I haven't really got a lot to worry about of alienating people, throwing them out, and them deselecting from my audience because they don't like the content. And it's not even about me and my content, really. It's about supporting me for a lot of people. So who cares what the content is in a way? And it should be about the people. It should be about the audience. So, and I haven't got the community vote because. Okay, Annabelle. Have you finished your jelly then? Well, if you get jelly on the sofa, it won't be very good, will it? Peter, it is, but it's lovely. It has absolutely wonderful moments, yeah. It's brilliant. I absolutely love being a mummy. And it's a bit hard at the moment, but life's a bit hard at the moment for me. But I find it really, it's the best thing ever. It's just doing live streams, it's hard because my brain is already focused on what's here. And then I've got to draw in what's happening around me, behind me. And then I'm second guessing what people are thinking, watching, and then worrying and so on. So thanks, J Math. So much love to all you guys. So much gratitude. I do these gratitude speeches on my YouTube, and I also used to have a gratitude moment every day where this is me thinking out loud again that I wanted to do a positivity show. Haven't done that either. I've got all these crosses in my head. They're not failures, but they're like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And I've got to get doing the positives. So the gratitude moment. Maybe I could just do a 15-minute gratitude show. Come and share what you're grateful about. Just come and share the same airspace of what we appreciate and that is a unique idea because no one's done that. There we go. I can just do 15 minutes of gratitude. Whatever's happening in my world, wherever I am, be grateful and feel that feeling. Yeah, I like that idea. So, yeah. Let it roll as it goes with the flow. Never done a live, it must be different. It is the other end of the spectrum to your content, isn't it, Peter? Because you do very structured, planned filming, very focused filming, zooming in, out, panning across, doing your shots, and then the post-processing and the research and all the text descriptions, and you've got really, really long text descriptions in your videos. And I was thinking, wow, they must have really opened up the length of characters you're allowed to use as well, because you've got mega paragraphs of amazing information on the wildlife. So you've got a completely different angle. Amy begins every day with gratitude, letting go, letting God and the rest of the day just flow. Yeah, I'm still in the control mode. I've let go of a lot of things. I'm more because I was the originally like, go get it, the doer, put everything in power, plan the rather than just list on the French for let it go, leave it, let it fall. But I can definitely see. But like you say, some people kind of move, and you weren't always that way, were you, Amy? You've changed over the years. So we have times of our lives when we're letting a bit of this change, and other times when we're completely that way. So it's always a journey, isn't it? So Chuck and Z. Hello back to Amy. Nice to meet you. Yeah, there is a crossover somewhere along my channel and someone's channel and Trucker Z and This Trucker's Life. Amy, do you know This Trucker's Life? How did I meet Trucker Z? Do you know Castle Hives and the American Wanderer and KT Slow Momentum? We're all connected that way. So maybe. I'm sorry, J Math, that you've got that problem with your connection. Hopefully, we've got the replay. You can watch any of the replays for the English training, the practicing your accent. Maybe there's some sort of English show I can do for you on my languages channel. It might help me to get back into the saddle and do some actual content to help people in your situation where you just need some regular content for the listening hours. Maybe I don't need to teach topics, but you can just listen to the subject matter and me presenting to you the English language in a variety of contexts. Might be an option where I highlight certain phrases and so on. I don't know, it's just to help you. Amy says it was a challenge to live my life this way, Natasha, but like anything else, once you create a habit, it becomes second nature. Totally, and it comes from the will to want to do it, doesn't it? So if you decide to do it, I kind of talk myself out of things quite a bit at the moment, but it's how it is. It's a short space of my life where I'm working out what's happening and I'm trying to get a grip and trying to pick myself back up again. And I don't want to use too much personal development stuff and go too hard at it still when I'm not quite ready. It's kind of balancing things. So you should create a habit. So it's getting that habit into motion and creating that regularity so it becomes a habit. You didn't know on those channels. Yeah, so that's how, yeah. So Triple Z kind of was on a similar, similar people to there. So that's why I thought you'd met before. No, I didn't think you thought I was doing anything wrong at all. I'm just kind of saying, yeah, sounds good, but I'm not there yet. Absolutely, you're very welcome to share anything. I know that you're straight down the line, not with any malice or anything like that, but you will tell it as it is, and I love you for that. I think that's, that I accept you for who you are and how that is, and we all need friends who tell us things how they are, and you're not even being direct and harsh anyway, so no, feel free. I like how you pick up on things as well. That's good. Amy, you have a bit of a look of a member of my family who passed away. I don't want to say you remind me of a dead person. That's not what I'm trying to say. My dad's mum, she looked a little bit like you. So there's also this other thing that she reminds me. You remind me of her sometimes. You drank the jelly? Oh, bless her little heart. Yeah, so that's another reason, Amy. Another reason it's pulling me towards, obviously, your content and everything I've seen is just, in alignment. I'm not particularly religious, but I have this big belief of law of attraction, the extra force that, let it be. And I need to do more with that. Absolutely. I've got a YouTube channel, not YouTube channel, a Facebook page I set up years and years ago about the law of attraction because I wanted to be in that headspace a bit more. And I need to put a few of the videos on there, share them out for you. Definitely need to do that. Probably stream to there at some point. I'm no expert on it, but I love the subject, so I'd love to enable a video. Oh dear. I'm sorry. You're at home, so you don't know anything wrong about sipping your jelly in public, do you? I've always said if she can drink the juices or she can drink the milk from her cereals in a bowl at home, but if she's out and about, best manners. Of course, she's in the constraints of a home.
Ow!
Straight as an arrow. Nice. Yeah. Oops, don't touch the dots. That'll put them in timeouts. Oh, she's pinched my cushion and she's gonna lie on it. You gonna go sleep?
Yeah.
But who really gets there, Amy, in a short space of time? Not many. It usually takes us to our older years to get midlife years to get somewhere. I'm trying to think of the adjective of an epiphany.
Nanny said strawberry. Nanny said strawberry.
Strawberry what?
Strawberry flavour.
Oh, we've just had black currant one today. Okay. Oh, Annabelle's just nosedived onto the sofa. Don't sit on the laptop, darling. Yeah, I think. Oops. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, get on YouTube. But really, once the video's done. There's not a lot of evergreen content within it, and the definitely for yours, Peter, because Peter does. I think you'll like this because you're more at one with nature. Peter does lovely wildlife videos. Yesterday, I saw an old video of his about koala bears. Not koala bears, koalas. And They were just beautiful creatures to watch, and there's a peacock one, and just different things. It just gives you time to stop and look at nature. Really? Trying to get a bit of colour for a minute. Thanks. Now what happens? Oh dear. I've got toys all around me. This is motherhood, isn't it? Would I cope with 2? Oh, I don't know. I would, but I wouldn't, if that makes sense.
Daddy pinched my pillow.
You pinched the pillow. You pinched the pillow. What's on WhatsApp?
Did you pinch your pink? My pink pillow.
Sorry, my partner just texted.
That's your mummy.
Right.
That's your mummy. Round and
go.
round, round and round. I open the cushions.
Sorry, everyone. No, you don't open the cushions because the beans might fall. No, there's no beans in this cushion. It's a pillow. Leave it on, darling. Good girl. You're gravitating to the law of attraction because it's attracting.
Mummy, this is your pillow too, Matt. Mummy, she was
We're not throwing cushions. No. Okay, I didn't even want that behind my head. Sorry, guys. I'm being brought back to the. Well, you just. You're all right. I don't want to hold it. Yeah, but if I don't want to hold it, darling, keep shoving it in my face. Right, where am I throwing it? Where am I throwing it? That's balancing. That's not throwing. Oh, God. Honestly, woman. Okay, right. So, can I multitask? I had to experience the first 55 years to experience what's to come. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, because the journey is part of the experience. It's not the overall end result that's key, is it? It's just everything. You're so happy now. She's so happy now playing ball. But she's ready for sleep. She'll be going down the park. And thanks to being able to do this, thanks to being able to do this live stream with a toddler in tow, and the tolerance and appreciation and love and support of my YouTube friends, I've managed to do a stream. So when she's gone to sleep, she just kind of fell off the sofa. She didn't, but she kind of just slid off it and looked like she kind of jumped. Chocozy, Jose, you're welcome. De nada for the jacket. De nada para la chaqueta. That's okay. Pillow fight, yeah. J-Ma says, don't cry, little baby. Don't cry. You're crying. It's loud for their ears, darling.
Is that lady?
Well, I don't know if you've seen Amy. Yeah, well, I was trying to listen to one of Amy's shows a week or so ago, and you were being really loud, and I had to keep pausing it. So I don't think you really saw Amy.
You know me?
Hey, Amy, Mummy's friend. She's working today, maybe. If not, I feel bad because I could have eaten this up with her. Yeah. She's so full of beans all the time, Amy, and she's very happy. I'm so grateful for having her in my life. Like, she's always, I mean, I've always had a sunny disposition, but she is super, super happy. She just has a toddler moments when she can't do what she wants. All right, great. Everyone can hear you doing a wee. Potty time.
Can everybody see you out my bum?
Nobody can see you, they can just hear it. But if I talk over you doing it, they probably won't hear. But it's no different to Daddy when I'm streaming in the office and he'll be downstairs and we've got this clothing rail across the office door. And downstairs, the acoustics, he will be emptying his bladder downstairs. And I'm surprised people haven't heard because it's just so loud. You can hear the opening of the door, toilet seat, bang, first world problems, isn't it? You can't say much about first world problems.
Can you want
Thank you guys.
play?
Appreciate. You can't get more real, can you? Well, darling, you brought the potty in here and the tissue's out there. Isn't it? Oh, it's all the way. Stay there. Stay on the potty. I'll get your tissue. Say goodbye to everybody. Are you going to come and close the live stream in a minute? We'll read some more comments. You can be my co-host. Okay. Go out to the potty. Banana, well done. Okay. What have I missed? She's so precious and a joy to watch me interact with her. I was just like, people are going to tune in to me holding a pillow over my head, just being immature. That's what's going through my head. Obviously, I did want to play with her, but it's a balance, isn't it? 10:30. Oh, thank you very much, my dear, for staying, coming to see me. And, thank you. Till we meet again, stay safe too, and best wishes. Annabelle, Peter says best wishes to you, darling. Well, he didn't say darling, but he said best wishes.
Daddy?
He's the man, not daddy, no. He's the man with the videos of the squirrel. Well, the you've seen the. I forgot which ones you've seen actually. The koalas. So, and he says, good evening, have a good evening, Peter. And that brings me nicely to close. Those of you on social media, just pop that up for the end of the stream. I am MLS, that was my business name for my language tuition. So I've just kept all those as my main streams because I did the most broadcasting and connecting on those. So they're still viable live. So MLS Natasha on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm not a massive social networker anymore. I will at some point as I pick up my work a bit more. But thank you so much for watching. Any lasting comments from anyone? But I really appreciate you being here and would like to thank you for your continual support. It's not expected but appreciated, and I hope to reciprocate as often as I can. If I have forgotten you, it's purely because I've forgotten you and there's just so many to get through in bits, but I try and also go for the content that feels right as well, that interests me. So sometimes I have to save it for when I've got good ears as well, or I might just binge watch. Okay. That's all in the main bit. So Amy says, I need to connect with you. Yeah, I'm just sometimes in my live stream, I'm busy talking to you guys, and then afterwards, I'm then dealing with Annabelle with a nap time or, recovering the time lost with her by sorting her food and water out and toys and playtime and cuddles. So I rarely get to go and hunt everybody down, stalk everybody. No, I just rarely get to interact afterwards. So if you get to find me first on social media, then great, and then I can backtrack and follow you from there. But yeah, thank you so much. My Facebook name is facebook.com/MLSNatasha. pretty sure. Facebook.com/MLS Natasha. There's a good connect booster on here, but that means taking my eyes away from the screen and not reading the comments. I've detached a bit from the technology since the chat picked up a bit. I might go and see Amy's channel, not Amy's channel, the live show is Victoria Adventures in Reselling. Adventures in Reselling. It used to be called Victoria, but it's just Adventures in Reselling. That is where James used to do a show. He's not always on the show, I think, from what he just said, but it's kind of his show as well. But there's a lot of American resellers that I got to meet on there, so you should go see them. Oh, here we go, lovely. Found you, thank you. There we go. We're now friends on Facebook. Lovely. And I just think it's nice sometimes to have, you know, an extra level of. You have different conversations with people, and I think it's nice to have those who I've known quite a while on YouTube or whatever to have a little conversation here and then on social media, because we've connected on a different level to people you've been friends with or you've worked with or and things. So it's nice to have different things to share. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much for everybody who's been watching. And I shall see you guys in my next stream or your next stream or your comment stream. Take care. Bye. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thumbs up on the way out. Lovely, lovely. Would be appreciated, but not obligatory.